This episode brought to you by experimenting on animals, because that never goes wrong.
Hey everybody, we're watching Deep Blue Sea and you're listening to Miscast Commentary.
You're listening to Miscast Commentary, where two guys have seen way too many movies and have way too much time on their hands.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Now here's your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray.
Hey everybody, welcome to Miscast Commentary. I'm Joe Finley.
Todd Tebow the Sailor Murray.
And we are excited to bring you a movie celebrating its 20th anniversary, released in 1999.
That's good. You did the math, right?
You did that math. Solid. I don't know, is it worthy of being a movie celebrating its 20th anniversary? Probably not.
No.
But you know what? We're just going to have some fun. Let's just watch a shark movie.
Fucking A.
I can't believe we're watching this before we're watching Jaws, but here we go.
I know, it's funny.
But you know, Jaws isn't celebrating a milestone anniversary this year, so I don't really know what to tell you. Yeah, we got LL Cool J, we got Thomas Jane, we got friggin' Sam Jackson. We've got a lot of people. We're gonna run into a lot of people in this one, and there's only way to run into them, and that's to press play.
Now.
So we're on it. Right off the bat, we got to remember, we got to pay homage to the man. Renny Harlin directed this movie.
Oh my God. Wait, why did you say that before? I said before, damn, I was like, why are we watching Deep Blue Sea?
Two words. Yeah, the 2 words are your automatic in. Renny Harlin or Paul Verhoeven.
Fucking right.
Those
on.
automatically get you in the door. But here we are doing just a crazy ass weird shark movie. He did Nightmare on Elm Street 4, obviously, Die Hard 2, Adventures of Ford Fairlane, Cliffhanger, Cutthroat Island, The Long Kiss Goodnight, Driven. Actually, Long Kiss Goodnight is the reason why Sam Jackson did this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Driven, The Exorcist, The Beginning, The Covenant, 12 Rounds, so you can see things didn't go great for him after a certain point.
He did The Covenant?
Yeah. That's all the boy witches.
Right, yeah.
Right?
It's like The Craft, only with dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Renny Harlin. Where's he been lately?
12 Rounds, I think. Was
that the latest one? That was a WWE one.
Yeah, I believe so. That's the John Cena one?
Yeah, one of them. I don't know.
This is weird. This is them trying to rip off like the Jaws feel.
Right.
Of the kind of thing. But this has more of a piranha feel, if I were to say something.
Oh, is that Stifler?
No.
Oh, no, it's
Stifler.
Not.
It's just a white person, you racist. She looks good, though.
She looks aight.
Mm-hmm.
She's just skinny.
I like to just having a little sailboat.
We're
having a party.
Yeah, they just tell you we're having a party. You know, this is what I need someone to tell me while I'm at a party. Hey, we're at a party, man.
Solid.
Hey, are we partying or what? Yeah, maybe.
That's usually when the booger sugar comes out.
What a waste of wine. They think it's blood.
Yeah.
Sharks cannot tell the difference between wine and blood.
I was just gonna
what the fuck? Like, what? As if they see it. They don't sense the blood, right? They say, oh, there it is. There's blood.
Yeah. Blood. That's not gonna be anything.
Well, no, these are different sharks, though.
That seems like a high-end catamaran. Like it looked like a good sailboat. I was like, I didn't know that a catamaran even had had a fucking steering. I know it's not the word. The helm is what I'm thinking of. I was having a hard time. I didn't want to disappoint you.
All good. I don't remember. I don't pay attention. I don't know what the fuck it is. I was getting in trouble. I'm always like the floors are like it's the deck. I'm like, oh well, yeah.
So this movie was written by Donna and Wayne Powers. They wrote The Italian Job.
Okay.
The remake of The Italian Job.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, they waste no time in showing you some shark in this one.
Good. Let's get right into it. I don't remember this movie at all. I don't remember one thing. I remember one thing.
Yeah. That's why I still want to see the Meg.
Yeah, I could go for
It's
it.
just like again, it's just
I like
dumbness.
Statham. I think he's cool.
I like Statham. I like dumb monstery crap. I like watching. Like Sharktopus versus Terracuda.
Oh my
and,
God,
what have
yes.
you, right?
I have Piranha on DVD that I haven't watched yet. And
I
I'm
have-
so jazzed. It's
with
just
the
tits
original
and-
or
yes.
the okay?
No,
'Cause
no,
I
no,
have
no,
the
no, no,
remakes.
the remake.
Oh, I have both remakes here.
The remake is killer.
Oh, they're fantastic.
3DD not as good,
No, but it was still fun.
So killer.
Boom.
Tom Jane. I'm Tom Jane.
Yeah.
I'm Tom Jane, man.
Tom Jane.
I like
This
Tom
was-
Jane actually.
This was actually his breakout movie.
really
This was like he was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the movie.
right.
Not the TV show. He was in The Crow City of Angels. He had an almost uncredited part in Face Off. He was in
Really?
yeah. But he was in Boogie Nights in a small role, Thin Red Lines in a small role, Magnolia in a small role. Then he becomes he becomes the Punisher after that. He was in The Mist. He was in Hung.
1922.
Yeah, he's in.
I feel like he's
The
done a lot of-
Predator,
a
which
lot
I
of
actually liked better than I thought.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, you
the-
saw it?
No, not the.
Yeah,
no,
the one with
that's-
him in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Peel, but
Oh, that's not the one I'm
Keegan-Michael
thinking.
Key
I was
and-
thinking Predators, the one with which one is it?
the one directed by Buddy from
No,
Predator.
that's not one thing. I'm thinking the one with Adrian Brody and Lawrence
Oh
Fishburne
yeah,
and
no,
stuff.
fucking fuck that.
Oh no, I enjoyed that movie.
Holy Christ!
Oh, like of all the ones.
Look at him, there he is.
Yeah, we get some sweet.
There's Nick Cage. Oh, what was she in?
She's in stuff.
Who is that?
Saffron Burrows. She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Mozart in the Jungle, Boston Legal, The Bank Job, Reign Over Me, and the wonderful Wing Commander. That's Ronny Cox, who does not
There
have
he is.
He does not have a line in this movie.
What?
He obviously has been cut, like whatever he was supposed to be doing was cut out. There was a prevailing theory that the role, because Sam Jackson was, I guess, famously offered the role of that LL Cool J plays in this, and he turned it down. He didn't want to play the
Then they
chef.
offered him the shark.
And then yeah.
Motherfucker, chomp.
So the prevailing theory is that he was then offered Ronny Cox's role, and then he was
Right.
like, so they're like, oh, we're gonna bring him, and and then any lines he did have just ended up on the cutting room floor.
What the fuck? How dare you, dirty?
Yeah, you can't do.
Fucking Ronny Cox.
Do not do Ronny
Dick
Cox. dirty.
Cox.
It's hard. This makes me think it's a Paul Verhoeven movie. Not maybe.
Oh, what the
I've never
hell?
seen Rennie Harlan and Paul Verhoeven in the same room before. Let's put that out there.
Holy shit. So what's the deal here? Where are they going?
Okay, so we're
the fuck's
going
happening
to
here?
weird shark, studying place, underwater place.
Okay.
Right?
Is he the backer? Is he like
He
the
is-
financial?
Yes.
He's running the tests.
Yeah, he's not running the tests. He runs the company. She runs the tests.
Right. Okay. Right. But he's the money man.
Yeah.
She kind of reminds me of the curly haired girl from Bug
Oh,
movie.
totally.
Yeah,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, she does.
Starship Troopers.
Yes.
Verhoeven as well, right? Kind of
Yeah.
the same. Yeah.
Again, they're the same person.
Fucking probably
But-
are.
Yeah. There's actually a really interesting revelation in this movie I'll get into later on because, I don't want to spoil everything, especially because neither of us really remember the movie that well. But
So is that Waterworld? Are they going to Waterworld?
Dry land is not a myth. I've seen it.
It's about to sink.
That means that's why they fly in. They just come there and tell people that dry land is not a myth, and then they're like, "Okay, see you guys later."
And then when they leave, people are like, "Well, where did the helicopter come from?"
Dry land, I guess. That's
Don't
you're
you
gonna
know it's
find
a
that out.
myth?
You're gonna find that out in that Walking Dead movie that they're making.
Are they?
They're doing several apparently movies that will air on AMC, and they're going to be expanded universe of The Walking Dead. And the first one is going to star Andrew Lincoln, who
No way.
who everybody thinks is dead. But you see at the
he
end
a
of his
bad guy?
episode, no, you see at the end of his last episode that he gets rescued by a helicopter,
Oh,
and so now you're going to learn what he's all about.
cool.
So yeah, it's
So there was a plan to him leaving, right? It wasn't just like I want to leave. I was thinking about this the other day because in the comic, something happens with Rick Grimes. That shark looks really good. Is that CG or is that?
I think
shark?
that one was CG. They did
It
make
looks good.
They did make full on animatronic sharks though.
I think that was an animatronic shark, because that was pretty fucking good to me.
It may have been, but there were ones that could physically swim and stuff like that. They actually had like jet engines attached to them and things like this.
That girl's hella skinny. Look at her arms. This girl ain't even like fucking have a sandwich lady.
That girl reminds me a little bit of the blonde girl from The Matrix, who's like got 2 lines, like, you understand, copper tap, like that kind of thing.
It's probably her.
Yeah,
probably. The plane.
Yeah, it's just like a vague European look.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, she might be from Iceland or Romania.
Short hair is totally like European. So yeah. Oh, look at this, eh? This reminds me. Yeah, it does kind of. I don't know, like I don't know. It kind of reminds me of like Marineland or some shit. Look at these out there with this. There's a shark.
Yeah, Phil Demers, by the way, reach out to us. We still want to interview you. He's a local guy who's the whistleblower from Marineland, and I want to talk to him so fucking
That would be awesome.
The only problem is I legitimately reached out to him, offering to interview him on our show, thinking, hey, we'll give him a spot to have his voice, only to find out he's been on like Joe Rogan's podcast. Like, Joe Rogan's podcast is one of the biggest things on the planet. I'm like, oh, okay, that can get smaller.
So he's done some light TV.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know, something that Joe Rogan. What's his? I don't never heard of him before. Yeah. He's doing a lot of low end stuff. Why don't you come with the big boys? Why don't you swim with the big sharks, dog?
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
See, this is why I need you, because I do not have the self-confidence to be our booker. And like, so all I ever do is reach out to people and go, hey, you think maybe you want to come and talk to us for a couple of minutes?
You talk to I would have called him. I would have been, yo, you talk to your agent? Yeah. You got something real big on the pipeline here. You want to be something? You want to be fucking nothing. We part of the MCU? He's like, whoa, of course. And then he finds out it's miscast commentary universe.
Yeah,
he thinks he's going to be the new Vision or some shit. Look at the handsome Tom Jane.
That license plate is the same license plate they pull out of the one shark in Jaws. A lot of Jaws things, we'll get to them as we go through the movie. There are a lot of Jaws
like homages and Easter eggy kind of things and whatnot. Is this what company made this? It was a big V. They did Matrix, Viacom, or whatever.
Valerian.
Yeah, exactly.
Valerian.
Chimera. It's called Chimera Pharmaceuticals, is what Sam Jackie works for. That's what it's called.
Oh, perfect.
That's what you just said. Yeah.
Oh, I like it very much. My favorite all-time line about this movie. Spoken by Paul F. Tompkins. It was on another podcast where he's like, "So what is the stats on shark movies? Still just the one good one?"
It's no way, man. What do you see some LL Cool J and a parrot?
This movie's fantastic.
So why are they fucking with these sharks?
They are. So the basic idea
for war.
No, not for war. They are trying to cure. Dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff like that. And there is something within a shark's brain that actually fights that stuff off. Right. And scientifically that was, or they believed that
was a thing.
They believed that to be true at the time. And then in this movie, they're like, oh, their brains aren't big enough to harvest what we need. So we've taken these guys and we've altered them and we've made their brains bigger and they make super smart sharks. And then Michael Rappaport has to deal with some nonsense.
He's got to talk and I can't wait to see him. Only because we saw him before when you're making sure the movie worked.
Did you see him on the guest book?
You've
seen the show, The Guest Book?
No.
It's a great show. I think you'd like it a lot. It's a show that takes place in a vacation home. And it's the people who signed the guest book telling their story of their time. That's Aida Turturro, John Turturro's sister, and she's
I've seen her in other stuff.
She's in Sopranos.
There you go. Sopranos, that's it. Yeah. She's a big character.
Yeah.
Isn't she Tony's
She's Tony's sister, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
What was I saying now? You fucking Aida Turturro always throwing me off.
You'll see.
There's Stellan Skarsgård.
You were talking about the sharks.
Yeah, no, I was talking about lots of things.
You're talking about how sharks mate.
Yeah, they like to fuck.
Do they even have videos of that? Like in nature shows and shit? They're like too deep or something. They never find them banging.
Yeah.
They've got whales banging, dolphins banging.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was talking about the guest book. Michael Rappaport just reminded me. So anyways, they're at
it was banging.
You're in a guest house. And then so every story, there is a central cast, but they're not they're never the focus of the story. They're always like the outlying
Right.
like events of the story, and then it's just the people who have come to have their vacation. And like there's an episode,
It's like Fantasy Island or some shit.
there's an episode where the one guy, all he wants to do is have like VR sex and stuff like that, and it's like a hurt on his marriage. There's an episode where Michael Rappaport invites his whole family, his mom and dad and stuff, to this place so he could reveal to them that he's a cross-dresser. And like so it like and
It
it's just,
sounds like Fantasy Island.
it's a lot. It's not, because it's very local. You know what it's more like? It's like if Fantasy Island met My Name Is Earl.
Okay.
That's a very
Right.
actually a dude from My Name Is Earl
Ah.
is in the show.
Oh, okay.
So but it's a lot of like white trashy kind of people around them. I think you'd get a kick out of it. And the first season was even better.
What's
There's a
it
lot
on?
of I don't even know. I think it's a TBS show. It was on like CMT here.
Okay.
But
My
like there's
favorite channel.
yeah, there's like an episode where Jenna Fisher from The Office is like the nurse to like this Alzheimer's
Which one's Jenna
guy.
Fisher? Pam?
Pam, yeah.
What?
And she ends up like having to pretend to be the wife of this Alzheimer's guy. She says she's like the nurse or something like that, and then he's like super racist, and you find out he's like a member of the Klan, and there's a lot.
Right.
It's hard to go into like the nuance of the comedy by
Of
just
course.
describing
Yes,
it, but,
yes. It doesn't sound like it's, but yeah, I hear you.
It doesn't sound funny, but you're telling me it is, so maybe I'll tell you. I'll check it out.
Exactly. That's like at the Star Wars hotel.
Yeah, I'm. You know what I'm looking forward to actually too. We talked a little bit about that. There's a at Epcot. They're gonna have a space restaurant, and you go in, and again, it's gonna be very much like the Star Wars hotel. All the windows are like you're on like a base, like a base like orbiting the moon type thing.
Oh my
So you'll
God,
see,
there's
like,
Buddy. Sorry,
yeah,
there's
the young Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah, everybody's in this fucking thing. It is right.
Dr. Jim Whitlock.
So they have a restaurant
Yeah.
in Epcot that's going to be like the hotel.
Yeah, it won't be like. Well, I mean, it'll be
Not like, but it's similar in the sense that the
it's-
windows are screens.
Yes,
and,
it's in our solar system though, so like you would see like things.
That's cool.
Like if you were in our space,
right.
Whereas over there, you'll see like fucking like the dual suns of Tatooine, kind of whatever.
Oh, that kind of shit. That's kind of neat
yeah.
though, man.
So,
I'm sure you're right. It was like Alzheimer's. They're curing Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, yeah.
It's shark brain DNA.
Yeah. Which, but since this movie has come out, they have actually disproven that theory.
Oh.
So this
hopefully
movie's-
this movie didn't help disprove that.
Yeah, this movie's all bullshit. It was totally real
now,
up until then.
now I can't even take this movie seriously now.
No.
That it hasn't made a major scientific impact on the humanity.
I'm legitimately freaked out by how much, like, nobody looks young in this movie, but everybody looks younger, and it's throwing me off.
You're right.
Like, Tom Jane doesn't look like Tom Jane.
Nobody does. They all look weird.
Sam Jackson would if he just shaved his head.
Yes.
Like, he would just look exactly like he
Exactly
did any
the
other
same.
fucking day. He's doing, you know, the Hitman's Bodyguard? They're doing the Hitman's Bodyguard's wife or whatever it is. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard or whatever.
I didn't even see
that.
that movie.
It's supposed to be pretty good. Apparently good enough to get a sequel.
To make
so
a
who gives
sequel.
shit?
Yeah, good for Ryan. It's about fucking Ryan Reynolds, eh? It took him a long time of climbing, man. Good for you, buddy.
They're talking about now how to work Deadpool into the MCU, and they're developing what the next thing is going to be, and they're talking about maybe including him in the next Spider-Man movie.
Cool.
As his like entry, because like him and Spider-Man have like a relationship.
Yes.
like in the comics and stuff.
I think it's about as easy
Yeah.
to write in Deadpool as anything.
Yeah.
All you need to do is start a movie, and then suddenly Deadpool leans forward into the camera and is like, "Hey, yeah, I'm in this," and then
I'm
boom, there's Deadpool.
I'm here now.
Yeah.
Or even just do that in the trailer.
Yeah.
And just so then you don't have it like you'd.
Yeah.
Because I know they won't
It
want
would
to
be
bring.
nice for a surprise that they never told you, which they can't.
That's
fuck,
what
man.
That's
like,
all I wanted out of it.
And
That
suddenly
was
you're watching the movie, and holy fuck, there's Deadpool.
to me. That's the only thing that was missing, or the only kind of surprise that was missing from Endgame.
Right.
Because you got a lot of like other characters and stuff like that, but the one thing I would have liked, like, is had you had like the Defenders in there, or if you had like, Wolverine show up, or all that. Wolverine was purposefully left out of. I was just reading articles today that he was purposefully let out of. Having a hard time, guys. It's late. But he was left out of Dark Phoenix because of like now it's starting to get creepy, the age difference
Right.
between them at this point. So it's like they're just letting that
The movie's second anyways.
kind of slide. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Like, let it.
It got
You don't want to be in the
terrible.
movie. Of course it did.
It got terrible
Of
reviews.
course it got fucking terrible. They were all terrible.
I didn't-
People
I
are only
liked-
catching up now. People are like, oh yeah, they suck.
I liked Days of Future Past.
Oh,
I did. I hated Apocalypse.
Ivan Ooze.
Ugh.
Holy fuck. Wait, that was the one after it,
Yeah.
right? The one with Apocalypse?
Apocalypse
Looks just like Ivan Ooze. Unfucking
Yeah.
real. That's why you're like, buddy, okay, Brian, Mr. Singer,
Yeah.
you just busy yourself with your pedophile ring and let the movies be made by people who know how to make fucking movies.
Yeah.
You piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that CG was not good. That is not good
Whoa,
CG.
yeah, what are you talking about?
I'm just
Nothing looks better than in Jaws 3D where the shark comes right at the camera. Oh my god, look, they feed other great white sharks to this mean motherfucker.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You just watched it. I like her. She's a sassy, this one.
This
She's a beast.
this set reminds me a lot, or like the concept of this set reminds me a lot of what was it? The place, the Umbrella Corporation in Resident Evil.
Stars.
Yeah, but like the whole underground, like
Yes.
the hive. What it was
I like
called,
this.
right?
Is this a real set? It looks like it.
No, because it's not like a practical in the ocean set. Like
I don't
it's
mean like
all-
that, but I mean like it looks like they're really this
yeah.
thing is floating like when it came around.
Well, they're in
and
like one of those giant studio
Yeah,
tanks.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like that's a thing.
this whole thing takes place on this little rig, doesn't it?
Yeah,
something?
but most of it takes place underwater because like it goes
That's awesome.
It goes deep underwater. 'cause
Goes
it was,
deep,
like-
bro. Deep blue sea.
Yeah, because apparently this was supposed to be like a submarine.
Just freak her right
yeah.
out, eh?
I know.
Oh
but
my god, she's firing off guns.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what you do, right? Well, what else are you gonna do when you're just sitting in the middle of the friggin' ocean and you're surrounded by sharks?
Drinking.
Yeah,
That's what I do when I'm not in the middle of the ocean surrounded by sharks. So what do you think I do while I was there?
man, there's not a lot of people at this place.
It's a party, man. You don't need that. Look at the tiki.
We're having a
lounge.
party.
Having a party. Like maybe, like, are you always on duty there, LL Cool J? Like, take off the you know, you're serving drinks now. You're not serving food.
I do like a good chef's jacket, though. It's very protective.
I mean, literally, does he have to be the bartender? I'd be like, fuck you. I just served, like, you guys have been farting around, like, fucking around with fucking sharks all day. I've been cooking your food.
yeah,
This parrot's been sassing me. Now I got to serve your drinks.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Sam
no.
Jackson's got no
This
problem with it because Sam Jackson's like the whitest motherfucker alive. So he's
This
just
is-
like, yeah, black man served my drinks.
Yeah, well, this is that's probably precisely why he didn't want to play that role. He's like-
Probably, right?
which is ironic because then the role he plays in Django becomes that much more.
It was Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Oh, what a movie, man.
He's the
Fuck.
house Negro.
Yes. What a fucking
I don't
movie.
even. I don't feel
Wow.
comfortable saying that word too. By the way.
Oh, I don't even feel comfortable talking about the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's the whole point of it, though.
Yes, it's 100%.
Did you see the preview for the new Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, it looks
looks
fantastic.
good.
I'm still blown away by how Bruce Lee that guy looks.
Yes.
That guy. I feel like they got Bruce Lee.
A lot of the critics were like, oh, they didn't like it. And some of them said they really liked it. And, you know, I'm just going to watch it myself because it looks awesome.
But you know what? That is true of every Quentin Tarantino
yes.
movie.
They're very divisive.
They're very divisive because people.
I like that.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, especially like what was it? Hateful Eight was very like bottle episode-y for
Yes.
like, and that's a little much for some people.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. I honestly think he should write a play.
I feel like The Hateful Eight pretty much was, and so was Reservoir
Mm.
Dogs. Reservoir Dogs could very easily be a play. Very easily.
Let's make that a musical. Speaking of which, should we talk about the Beetlejuice musical?
No.
It's like up for fucking Tonys. It's like
What?
Yeah, there's a Beetlejuice musical on Broadway right now that is like doing huge.
I have.
And-
Wow. What?
And they're like, and I was like, oh, don't tell me they did that. But then I was like looking at people on Twitter who I like people I respect, going, this thing's amazing.
Hello, Beetlejuice.
Oh my God, Charo plays.
What in Tar Hootie?
Oh my God, what a weird cast you've cast.
I know, right? What was that thing?
That should have been Nathan
I
Lane
just
and Matthew
remember
Broderick.
every time he yelled, "What in Tar Hootie?"
Oh, that
his
was- oh, you're-
toothpick would like float in the air.
yeah. The
the-
furry
in
dude
the-
from the cartoon,
yeah.
which is a chorus entertainment
Yeah,
program,
exactly.
and I've held the Emmy for
And
that.
you won an Emmy. I love that cartoon.
And I've held that Emmy in my hands. I do have every time
I'm a spider.
every time I give the tour, like of my building, I always grab the Emmy, and I'm like,
And it's right there.
Yeah, it's just there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Didn't the guy? I guess it was just a group effort, so like no one person could be like, this is mine.
It was like best achievement in like animation. It's a daytime Emmy, but it looks exactly.
You know,
like
it should have fucking won an Emmy.
What?
Eek the Cat and the Terrible Thunder Lizards.
Another Nelvana.
That's fucking right. It is.
So that's more course entertainment.
That's right.
Baby.
I knew it was.
And what else is? Droids and Ewoks.
Oh, yes. Ewoks.
And what was the one?
Milestone is family. I don't know
also-
why it goes into that. I don't
always-
know where it goes. I don't know
always.
where the fuck, what they say there, but
Yeah.
what's her fucking attitude problem?
Well, this is what's crazy about this movie. She's supposed to be the star of this movie and like the hero of this movie. And she was deemed very unlikable.
I do not like her right off the bat.
And that's it. And that was the whole thing with everybody. Is
But does she have to be
nobody
likable to be the hero? Just because you're the only one, you know what I mean? Like,
you do again, like we talk about the kind of subconscious of it all in a lot of these movies, and you have to be able to root for the person who is the hero, like even just a little bit. You want to be
you're always sort of rooting for the sharks, but you're still waiting. You know, you still want that one hero to emerge.
But and we'll
holy
just
God, how many pancakes is he making? Holy fuck,
that's racist. Them some muffins, but the thing was what was it? The only reason I say that was racist is you remember that Saturday Night Live commercial with
some flapjacks.
Yeah,
right?
It was
What's
like,
his name? You didn't win no Emmy off of some flapjacks.
Yeah,
or whatever he said, right?
It was like talking about he was because he was Uncle Jemima.
That's
it was
right.
Uncle Jemima's mashed liquor, and she's like, my wife says, you know, you're setting the black people back. It's like, oh yeah, like they're doing backflips over you flipping flapjacks. That was
this him flipping knobs and things reminds me of my fucking job, man.
Yeah.
If I ever go back to the damn thing.
Tracy Jordan, by the way, Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Jordan.
He's the same deal. They knew what they were doing. Tracy Morgan just bought like a $2 million car and then crashed it.
No.
Oh.
I heard that what had happened was that he had parked it, and then somebody came right in behind him like 5 minutes later and scraped the whole side of it with their car.
Well, it was. I just meant to say that the car was messed up.
Yeah.
Well, because I had told that story before, and I think the way it comes off, it sounds like he went and just like smashed it, like "fuck you, car." Like, and I'm just like he's just showing Walmart what he's doing with all their money. I'm just gonna buy this car and then ram it into a wall and then go somewhere else.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
I do not feel Michael Rapaport. You're right. Like they're all in this weird like in between. It's not really them.
Yes.
Like Michael Rapaport's facial hair doesn't look like he's even grown into it yet. He doesn't suit, even though now he would suit it.
Yeah. Like Stellan Skarsgård looks younger here than he did in Good Will Hunting, which was like 3 years earlier.
It's a pretty attractive cast.
Yeah, that's not bad.
As they always want in the Hollywood. I don't think Tom Jane. I'll bet you Tom Jane has the career he wants now. Yeah. But I feel like maybe I was just gonna say like I think he's underutilized, but he comes in, he pops up in a lot of things. Yeah. And he's like I said, I think he's in a couple like Stephen King Netflix adaptations. Yes. And I think he
was in
1922. He was
1922 he was in The Mist, and he's in what's the one Dreamcatcher.
Yes.
With
so he's big.
That's a killer cast too, by the way.
That movie's fucked.
Oh, it's fucked. But
dear God.
Timothy Olyphant's in it.
Yep. Morgan Freeman. There's tons of shit. I love Timothy Olyphant. I love him.
I can't get enough Timothy Olyphant.
Oh, me too.
And now we're fighting for our lives to get fucking Santa Clarita Diet back because they left us in an awful place.
Is that what happened? I gotta get there. I have to get there.
It got canceled, but it left me in a place where I'm like, no, you cannot cancel it here. You have to like.
I'm upset. The Deadwood movie's out, which I'm very happy about, but I do not think that they talk about what happened in the last episode of Deadwood, which really pisses me off.
I've never seen an episode of Deadwood.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
I need to go.
It's amazing. You know, one of these shows that I always forget about when people ask me the best shows. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, like The Wire.
Nice. I'm looking
that first season of The Wire. Have you seen the first season of The Wire?
The first 2 seasons I really liked. Man. But it's weird. It's one of those shows where it is season by season.
Yes.
Because then like season 3, I'm like, ugh.
Even Barstow comes back out of prison in season 3, doesn't he?
Something like that. Yeah.
Or 4.
Yeah, I think that's right. But it's like everybody like splits, and it's realistic. But it's just like it's like you've got these cops and it's like, oh, now all of a sudden they all work in different spots. And it's like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's like that first, like the group that was together when they were like when doing The Wire, when they were doing the wiretaps and all that kind of stuff. It is like you had like Lester there, Lester Freeman, like painting his little figures, and he was brilliant, and everybody was just spot on in that first season. Like
yes, they
that
fucking were.
That was one of the better seasons of TV.
Oh, he's racing out of there.
And that's what I liked in with Oz. They slipped literally every person from The Wire into that show.
Yes, they certainly fight, and then some.
Yeah, like
oh shit!
Oh,
is that him right there?
Yeah, he's got the.
Oh,
never mind.
Oh, he tricked it.
It's Aquaman.
He shot his tank off to right in the brain, right in the shark brain. You know he's a dead shot too because they don't even have a brain. Yeah. So for him to hit them in the brain, amazing.
Well, remember these guys have big brains.
That's right. They're smarter than the average shark.
Yes. I don't like the fact that Rappaport isn't just like a slightly chubby, like aggressive ginger, and he's like thinking and like acting appropriately. It really pisses me off.
He's the guy with the rat in the abyss.
Okay.
This is like the abyss. That's what I'm thinking.
That's a movie I have not seen in a long time.
This is a fucking good one.
The Abyss, yeah.
He's like, we gotta save this shark. This is the only one that can tell us what it's like to have Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Because you can't ask them. What's it like to have Alzheimer's? Old-timer? Well,
I can't remember.
Yep.
Don't ask me.
Those are sweet shades. Are those his character choice?
Yeah.
What's he all fucked up about? Mm-hmm. Yo, 2 Marvel guys right here. The same scene.
I wonder if they reminisced about this movie. Hey, remember back in the day?
We did Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah. This looks like a Sequest DSV set.
Yes.
You can see Jonathan Brandis like swinging from a rope.
How were dolphins sound? I don't fucking know how he sounded. Poor
was Roy Scheider in that too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
I was just like,
sometimes he played the dolphin.
I was just wondering if my brain was like misremembering and just adding people from other aquatic based movies into that TV show. I was like, and then he was piloting Blue Thunder, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
did a loop-de-loop in a helicopter.
What's the? Is there a turnover here? Because I'm thinking like sailor-wise, I'm like, this guy just popped a smoke in his mouth, and I'm like, did they get packages in so he could get cartons, or did he bring like a year worth of smokes?
Yeah. No, the idea is that the bulk of the staff is there all week long, and then they go home. They go for the week, like for the weekends.
It's a week job.
Yeah, it's a week job.
9 to 5.
And these guys are just kind of still here, type thing, and
because there's a storm coming.
Yeah,
because that one woman, coming. Tony Soprano's wife. Get out there. Tony Soprano's her wife. His sister literally just sits at a monitor waiting to see if a storm is coming.
It's what it reminds me of. Reminds me of what's his face? There's Shooter McGavin in A Perfect Storm. Christopher McDonald. I couldn't think of his name.
Shooter McGavin in A Perfect.
No, but you're like, remember, because literally the entire time he's just sitting in the front of like the Doppler radar. Going,
yes,
these things are all coming together, just letting you know that a storm's gonna happen.
Exactly. You could look at the window, but
you could have also looked at the poster.
Yeah.
The Perfect Storm, and then it just comes and it's
the
just
poster.
like, And then you find out it's a really happy movie, and then it's like they have the wedding, and he's like, man, I can't believe if I hadn't moved here, I wouldn't have met her and fallen in love, and then found this cool job. And then Clooney puts his hand on Wahlberg and he goes, it was the perfect storm. And that's just the end of the movie.
I'm surprised they
People are
like,
booing. They're like, fuck yeah.
They are booing at all times anyways. Yeah. I don't know, they're like injecting him or something's happening here.
No, they're harvesting.
So you say they had some issues with the likability of this one, eh?
Yeah, well, because they're not doing, and that was why they said one of the reasons that they had that birthday party scene, they added that scene because they were like, nobody could be mad at somebody who's their birthday.
Just had a birthday. I mean, come on.
Well, because literally the idea is you have to get behind the person who made all these sharks this way.
Right.
And it's like, why were you fucking around with the shark? Like, what? Like, it would be like getting behind a person who's like experimenting on the monkeys in the lab, and it's like, look, I'm torturing all these monkeys. Now they're mad at us.
Sympathize with me. Yeah, I did this.
Yeah, it's like the movie where the bullfighter is the hero. Just tried to stab this thing to death for no reason after tying its balls to its leg.
Oh, poor thing, eh? God. Right? She does look like a fucking bitch, eh?
I know. See, you know what this reminds me of now? The difference was, remember Katherine Heigl with Knocked Up?
Yes.
How she like complained about, she's like, oh, they made me look like such a bitch. Then they were asked Apatow, and he's like, yeah, the movie's improvised. It's like, I don't really know what to tell you.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
She made every decision she made in that movie. Now I know there's story things and stuff like that, but the idea,
you got to get it somewhere. The whole movie can't be
but
improvised.
also the
What happened
idea
to
is,
anyway, so the idea is,
but the idea is that you have to, like, you've got Seth Rogen who's supposed to be the imbecile that's like the person is getting mad at. So yeah, she's gonna have to react mad.
Right.
Now the way she's acting is on her.
right.
Really.
I think, I don't know. I feel like that's a cop-out answer, and to be honest with you, I feel like he's a cop-out director.
Yeah.
I think he's highly overrated. I don't think he fucking knows what comedy is for one fucking second.
I disagree.
His 3-hour movies where they go nowhere,
do,
and then they're all improvised because you can't write a movie yourself.
Yeah.
The whole idea is that the movie should be funny, the script should be funny, and then you film the script, and then you can maybe ad-lib some stuff. You don't be like, let's all get my funny friends together, all of them, which are all funny, and they'll make the movie for me.
But you don't say that about Christopher Guest.
He's a genius.
Yeah, but it's the same.
Christopher Guest is a genius, and I think that Christopher Guest has more control over what happens than Apatow does. I think Apatow is like a crapshoot, where Christopher Guest is like, I know where I'm funneling them.
I think,
oh my God. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice
good
shot.
That was a good rip.
yeah.
Because it's not,
fuck.
I like the ones that aren't clean. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, but
I like that.
no, but like, it's like,
I know
like,
it's all sawed and gross and
There's no way that arm's getting sewed back on type
Oh,
thing.
shit. Is this where shit goes crazy?
Yeah.
Oh, man, look at that chunky arm.
Yeah. But I think that
I think
Apatow,
Tom Jane's the hero of this, really.
yes, I agree. But I think Apatow's thing, and it's like it started to happen like around like This Is 40 and stuff like that, was I think he was trying to explore like
humor in everyday life or something. Right?
He was trying to explore the honesty of comedy,
right?
And that's where like it takes time. It's a much slower cook than like let's have zany things happen.
Too slow.
I agree.
You can't ugh.
I agree, and it's just like, but I mean, like Funny People has some great stuff in it.
I've never even seen it. No, that's not true. I saw like an hour of it.
Yeah,
and I was like, nah. But yes, there are funny things. There is insightful moments.
Yeah.
There's, because Funny People really showed you about like stand-up comedy and all this stuff. And I thought it was weird that he's like, oh, if you're going to be in my movie, you have to do a stand-up comedy set. You got to like prove that you're funny or whatever. And I'm like, get the fuck, like, why don't you fucking prove you're funny, buddy?
He's currently very successful doing stand-up comedy.
He's doing pretty well, actually. Is he doing stand-up right now?
He just did a whole stand-up thing. He had a special on Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was.
I've been watching Stargate Atlantis. I haven't been on. Actually, no. The moment I turned on Netflix the other day, I saw Fallout, and I was like, done.
I was so excited when that
was
came
it
out.
killer?
It was very good. I was pleasantly surprised at like where, like I thought I knew where things were going, and then I didn't quite know. Like it was a good, like, not predictable one, because I found as much as I've liked some of the predecessors and stuff like Rogue Nation and things like that, I kind of knew where everything was going. Whereas this one was like, oh, it's like this. Oh no, it's maybe not. Oh yeah, no, it was like this. And sometimes I was right from the beginning, but then they made me doubt myself, and that's all I need. I just need to be on my toes.
They shove that camera in Cruise's face, and he's doing every fucking stunt, and it is amazing.
Yeah, it was
even that skydiving stunt was like amazing to film.
That was
because that's actually do everything. Even that scene where he's driving the motorcycle.
Yes.
And he's going through traffic. It's like, holy shit, man!
Yeah.
Like,
they
the helicopter scene.
They've figured that. Yeah, they've figured those out. And the thing is, like, as much as I like those movies, and they're so different from 1 or 3.
Yes.
And I love 1 and 3. Like 1 is just because so stylistically the way it was supposed to be.
Yeah, Brian De Palma.
3 was when J.J. Abrams kind of made it.
And,
like he brought
what's his name?
He brought the new formula.
Yes.
Into it, and now the new guy. What's the guy's name? I'm forgetting.
It's the guy he always uses now.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying I'm forgetting his name.
It's his boy.
But he's like, it's like those guys now have that down. It's like the guy who's written all the like from Fast and Furious 5 onward.
Yes.
It's like because they got really big and they were really grand, crazy movies after that, and people are really reacting to that like positively. It's like they just found the right people to do what
Which
this is now.
which
It's just
was,
go big and go.
What's his name? The guy who directed Aquaman. That's who made.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking the writer specifically.
Oh, right.
Because
Christopher McQuarrie.
yes,
is the guy's name.
Thank you.
Not
for
Mission Impossible.
But yeah, the guy who wrote, because he's the only common denominator for the Fast and the Furious movies from 5 on, other than the actors.
Right.
But like because all the directors changed. Like Wan did 4, 5, and 6.
James Wan.
Yeah, and then you had
That man knows movies.
yeah, and then you had like F. Gary Gray, and you had like the people who were in there, right? So it was like it's kind of all over. Like part's all over the place. But
The
like,
shark's gonna come up and grab him right out of the sea or something or what. But man, that scene
it's
because what's his name was trying to keep up with him, Superman.
yes.
And I think when you watch that helicopter scene in the end, I think that he's actually in the back seat while the stunt guy is driving it. Because you can see him like flying out of the seat and like flying around. It's like, holy fuck.
I feel like from a safety perspective, I feel like that was just like a helicopter on a rig.
Right.
Probably.
Because
Like,
he's flying around. It looks like, holy shit. Like,
But that's the thing about those movies is because they do such grand things, you don't even question if something might be like faked.
well, apparently it's not. Apparently that's actually Tom Cruise driving the other helicopter.
There are scenes when that's true,
Right.
But there are probably a lot of close-up scenes where he's just because you don't need to be flying out.
Right, exactly. Right. Yeah, it's just him in the rig, right? Wow, you're
Like
doing
they probably got up. They probably spent like $1 million to get up there and get a couple of shots of him like flying around,
Right.
and then the rest was just whatever. And you know what? That's plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he learned how to drive a helicopter and everything. It took him like 2 months. He's the man.
Yeah.
That's the power of Elrond, peeper.
Yeah.
Xanu.
Yeah.
Fucking Xanu.
Or just be a friggin'
fuck.
Prince of England.
This is where
That's a pretty sweet deal.
You princes of England.
Well, they just because that's the cool thing is like because they make the royal family do military service, right? So, they both are military pilots and they've flown their helicopters like on.
I'm sure they flew their helicopter. It was like Elvis.
Yeah.
You think they were gonna let Elvis go to war and die?
Well, he wasn't going
fucking way.
He wasn't in. Yeah, they're not in battle, but like they have gone and like they've shown stuff.
Oh.
It was Prince Harry like flew like a rescue mission, not to like fucking like Iraq or anything like that, but he like up the top of a mountain type thing. Like
Probably rescue some lady that was stuck on the toilet somewhere.
Yeah.
That was an awesome explosion.
Yeah,
very big.
Yeah, that was a good old Anfo
I
explosion.
have a feeling. What?
It was the old Anfo explosion. That's the stuff where like because nothing actually explodes that way on Earth. Even bombs don't explode with fire like that.
Right.
You have to
there was
add
that
Anfo,
one. There was like that shootout one, like a comet coming out of it.
So you have a.
Now fucking LL Cool J is drinking all the cooking brandy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jesus,
I
man.
hope you guys weren't looking for some flambe.
I know, like what the hell? That was yesterday. That was like tomorrow's fucking lunch. Touch of gray in his beard.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. This is the Jaws 3D scene.
Mm-hmm. Tell me what that
Look
is.
at Michael Rappa. What is her name again?
Saffron-
Snuffster's degree. What'd you say?
Saffron Burrows.
Saffron Burrows.
It was definitely Snuffster's degree. That's definitely what it was.
Here we go. Like here it is. They should have taken the shot right at it. Oh my lord!
He's still alive.
He's like, oh, what's happening?
I'm
Look
gonna
at
show.
this. Fucking right on.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's smart. Yeah, so just a smart shark.
Also, just putting it out there, if the window is that weak,
I know, right?
Like because just like the force of water would have stopped him, he would have barely touched the window.
Yeah. Well, he really whipped him.
Yeah.
Really whipped. Oh, Sam Jackson seems to be the only person getting what's happening here.
Here's a great moment. We wait for this window to break. Waiting for it. I think this is the correct
This
scene.
is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I remember from this movie.
Oh, no, this isn't even what you're thinking.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, this window's going to break and they're all going to run for it here. They legitimately almost killed the entire cast of the movie.
Really?
Yeah. See,
Are they running
right
from
there.
a real wave? It looks like they are.
Yeah, what was supposed to happen was, like, I guess that it broke away early. They were supposed to have, like, a huge head start. And it broke away, and then they just, like, and they're literally running for their lives.
Holy shit.
In the shot. I don't know about the run up the stairs part, but like when
Right.
it's first, like when
They're
you can
really
see the water's
running.
quite catching up to them.
Could you imagine being the stunt dude being like, oh my God, I almost killed everybody?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's how I feel about that whole
Holy
gone fishing
fuck.
thing.
Oh, that must have been
still-
awful. What a movie to die on.
Yeah. Oh, what movie?
Oh,
Because I'm like sure there is probably a little bit of honor in dying, like making a movie
yeah,
as
it's
a stuntman
during your
and
craft.
stuff like
you
that.
know,
Like,
you
but-
die doing what you loved.
But a guy who like fell off of a boat that was on land on a movie on like a fishing comedy, buddy comedy
Yeah.
with Joe Pesci
You
and
ever
Danny
seen it?
Glover. No,
Neither have I.
not
Neither
in a
have I.
million years.
Oh yeah, I wonder he's got a little touch of gray going on the sides there in his
Oh,
beard.
yeah. That was his decision.
She reminds me of a little bit though, right there. Her of the girl that was opposite Adam Sandler in Punch Drunk Love. She's a great actress. What the hell's her name? She's no LL Cool J, but I mean, come on, you know me.
LL Cool J, he's had a weird movie
He's
career.
done really well for himself,
But
man.
like before, like he became more known as an actor.
Oh, fuck.
He had been in The Hard Way. He was in Toys with
That's right.
He was
with Robin
Williams.
Williams.
He was Robin Williams' brother
Yep.
in that.
What a fucked up movie that was.
Yeah,
eh?
he was in Baps.
Baps.
Remember
That's
that
like my
one?
favorite movie.
Yeah. Halloween H2O is kind of when he kind of
God.
transitioned into hey, I'm an actor
What
now
a
type
fucking
thing.
terrible movie.
Any Given Sunday, which I love.
That was a good movie. I
that
really
movie.
enjoyed that movie as well.
He was in Charlie's Angels. I think I meant to write Mind Hunters here, but it says Mid Hunters, and I don't
Close
know what
enough.
that would mean. Last Holiday, which is the best Queen Latifah movie you could ask for.
Which one?
Last Holiday.
I'm trying to. Oh, that's the. No,
That's the one where she's dying. She thinks she's dying, so she takes all of her money and she
yeah,
like,
and
goes
then
to
she
like, on
meets.
this, like,
I don't
big
think that's LL. That's Buddy. That's Jangu Hungsu.
Well, he's in it, but I'm saying
He's her love
also
interest.
in
maybe he
it.
probably
Yeah.
says the cook or something.
Because he
like
plays that cook.
island DJ.
But no, he's I think he's in like the beginning with her and stuff
Right.
like that. And then he's in Grudge Match with which wasn't a terrible movie.
Grudge.
That
Oh, it was
was
Stallone and
Stallone
De
and
Niro.
De Niro.
That's when De Niro started getting like a sense of humor.
Yeah, but I
Or
was
his
just
agent told him
Yeah.
to get a sense
Yeah.
of humor.
my only problem with that movie is that like I didn't buy De Niro at all in the boxing role.
right.
I think they should have found. I think they could have found somebody better. For
I think that. Remember, they were both in. My hands are tied. Hey, what do you want me to do? What movie was that? And he was the cop still, and he had the big gut on him.
Copland.
Copland.
Good movie.
That was a good movie.
But
I'm gonna fart. Whoa! Did you hear that?
yeah,
Woo!
we heard it.
That was a real. That wasn't even on the buttons.
No.
Got any farts on there yet, or what?
No, not yet.
Well, you should just
apparently
take it from
we
that
need
right there.
Jesus.
That was a good one.
No.
When we get smell-o-vision,
Yeah.
eventually you'll have cards at home and you'll scratch it. We'll be like, scratch now, and you can smell LL Cool J's fear. Boom, you're like, whoa.
No word on whether or not he almost was killed there.
Probably. This is Rennie Harlan, so. Surprised what's her name's not now. She dumped him years ago because Cutthroat Island was a flop. If Cutthroat Island was the biggest fucking action movie of the year, do you think she'd still be with Rennie Harlan?
Yes, but I don't think it's because I don't think she left because the movie failed. I think that there's a lot of stress in a relationship when things are not going well.
Right.
Like, imagine if your job's just a fucking nightmare because everything you do keeps fucking up.
Right.
And it's then
you keep hiring your wife.
No, well, and that's the other part is her career is being hurt because of your failures at the same time. So I'm sure that was a point of contention, and I'm sure that opened up plenty of doors.
Yeah, probably.
until that's the end. She doesn't strike me as the kind of like, you're not making enough money, I'm out of here. Like she's a fucking Mensa girl, you know?
Yeah, she is a Mensa girl. Her and Dolph.
Right?
I feel like now that thing happened, when I saw Tom Jane fall down, I was like, was that an accident?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, is everything?
Yeah, I know.
He slipped and they just kept it.
Yeah. So like we wonder in Mission Impossible if that was a real stunt. You're like, was this a real fuck up where they almost died?
Yeah.
Could be.
I have to continue watching it. I'm not done it yet.
Yeah. Which
this one, I mean.
Oh yes.
Right now.
Yes, we're in the moment. We're with you live.
This one's kicking in, eh? Here comes the shark. It's getting fucked up now. Once that helicopter blew up. That's a nice way to start it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's in.
Oh, he's in. He's fucking gonna find the shitter. He's looking for the files. All the shark wants is the files. He's way too smart.
Yeah.
He's like, he's gonna be like that gremlin that speaks.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna be like, do you think I want to eat you? I want the file, bro.
Yeah. Apparently,
I don't want you and all your fucking buds hunting us down so you can cure your fucking dumb brains.
So the voice of the parrot is Frank Welker, famously a Megatron in the animated.
What? The parrot's not even doing his own dubbing?
No, they had to buy.
Fuck.
They had to get 2 different birds, neither of which were like performance birds. They just bought like pet shop birds because
nice, yeah.
Well, no, it's because it was a money thing. They couldn't.
Right.
They couldn't afford to pay a pay for a performance.
Just have them. Just dub them.
That was exactly right.
What the fuck, like?
So they got basically one that was kind of the chilled out one and one that was kind of the freaked out one. That was basically how they dealt with it. They're like, oh, it needs to be. This one's a little more antsy, so that's the one we're gonna
get the
stick
bird in there.
Which is pretty much how the Mary Kate Ashley Olsen dynamic works in Full House. Which one's the twitchy one? Get her in.
Crazy one, yeah. Go get that one with the knife.
I would love to
that
see
scene with Uncle Jesse.
Now that Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen really look different.
Yeah,
and
their sister.
Yeah, well, no. I'm just saying I would like to have seen them in Fuller House and still only have just like the one character, but keep switching them out, and then like them
like a little different,
and they're sitting there like, "Why did you do something different with?" And just like keep going, like scene for scene, just keep going backwards.
Yeah, fucking A, why not?
They were they were interested, but they were super self-conscious because they haven't acted in forever. And like since they were like children, and they were super self-conscious about it, and they're like, we don't want to do it. Right. And then probably also the fact that they're both worth like $1 billion.
Yeah,
really
they don't need it because of their clothing line.
Because their parents like didn't Macaulay Culkin them, and like their money was intact when they came out.
Oh, poor Macaulay.
Right. Yeah, he's doing.
I thought what's her name kind of looked like an anorexic Jennifer Lawrence there for a second. Her.
Yeah. She looks like an anorexic a lot of people.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Jan Triplehorn. Like she really looks like a lot of chicks. Like
she's like the person you hire when you couldn't hire for something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's just like I wanted to get this person. Yeah, she looks kind of like let's get her. But yeah, she wasn't like I thought she was in more. I was like, yeah, Saffron Burrows. She's in all sorts of shit.
But the name does. Yeah. Well, what else? What else?
Like I said, she was started in Wing Commander. Reign Over Me, like the bank job. Boston Legal was probably her big thing.
I think that's it.
She was in like she had an arc in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. And then Mozart in the Jungle, which I've never seen, so that's not where my.
That's it.
Yeah, like well, there's other
Those
stuff.
are the big ones.
Like
Those are the big ones.
And there's like one-off things on shows, and it's like I don't have any. I never add those unless it's something that's gonna blow your mind. Like, oh yeah, they were like these one of Apu's kids or something like that. And
look at this guy's now he's all mad.
Yeah.
At her because it's gone wrong, which is like I always knew it would. Like, why are you there then?
Yeah.
You are there being employed by the same people she is, and now you're mad at her because her experiment's gone awry.
Yeah. Like, that's the kind of thing where you need him to throw a lot of, like, this is going to happen, and then when it happens, like, I fucking told you so.
Yeah.
You bitch.
And you didn't? Yeah, well, I sort of did. At lunch, at the very beginning, remember?
You see how it works?
I was just about to say, it's not a good idea, and then this guy cut me off.
Yeah.
So, come on, kind of counts.
Yeah. That'd be best. Somebody just keeps running in and like says the thing. Somebody's gonna have a great idea. I have a great idea. All we have to do is, and then the guy comes in. No. Yeah, no, I know, right? Our idea's awesome.
LL Cool J gets his own. Oh my God! You know what? I totally forgot, and I know that I have it. I did. Is the Marge Simpson Playboy?
Oh, really?
And I saw it today, one of the pictures, and I was like, holy shit, I remember this. And Matt Groening drew it. And what's funny is that he actually drew a bunch of naked ones. And Playboy was like, we're not putting these in there. No. So they picked the kind of scantily clad ones. Which I want it. I wonder if you can order them because I want to get it.
Probably not.
You can't order retro ones? Like they don't...
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's probably popular. It might still be in like, you know...
I don't know. It's hard because it's not like they'll print you a new one, right? It's
right.
Either they have them or they don't.
Or they don't, yeah. Maybe they do. Maybe they do that. Maybe if it's really popular, they'll print it for you.
You can probably do like the online thing, but then you'd have to have their online subscription.
Right.
Probably got all the
Shit,
back
I want
issues.
like a poster.
Yeah, I don't
LL Cool J gets a nice section with the shark, eh?
You know what this is though? They found, because he had a pretty small part, and he was so likable in the movie, he ends up essentially becoming the hero of the movie.
Pretty much. He's in a lot of it.
He's in a lot of it, but they literally just kept adding shit with him, and this ties a lot to Saffron Burrows being so unlikable.
They had to rely on the other characters.
They had to be like, oh, okay, well, Thomas Jane's the leader, and like the and Preacher's the one you look to, like he's the one who you're cheering for, and like that's
funny they
thing,
said
right?
that
like,
she was supposed to be like the star.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
I think they still could have
you needed like there's a lot of things that needed to happen from a script point of view, because literally all that happened was I just kept fucking with these things and now we're all screwed.
Right.
And
they all fucked with them.
Mm-hmm. No, literally like while the other people are all just like, his job was to corral sharks. That's Thomas Jane's job. He's doing nothing with the science.
Okay, well, the only person I will give a pass to is LL.
Yeah.
He's just a cook. But they all knew what they were getting into.
Yeah.
Come on now. Ain't nobody to blame here.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever signed the check, that's who to fucking blame.
That's who you blame. Yeah, and that's Sam Jackson.
Shark knows how to use the door.
It's Ronny Cox. We can blame it all on him because he has no lines.
Exactly. They should have the sharks shot like in the Raptor, where it's his fin opens the door.
Oh,
it's pretty smart.
Yeah. That reminds me, actually, there's the Raptors game on tonight.
Oh, that's right.
We'll see what happened in that game later
tonight's the night. Whenever you hear this 85 months from now, the Raptors won the whole fucking thing.
Oh, God, I hope that works. No, this is
and they give the cup to Drake.
They will. There's not a cup. It's just regular.
They give the big old golden basketball to
He'll get
Drake.
a ring. I feel like he'll get a ring. He'll make one himself.
They gave him a fucking like 747 jet for free.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, $200 million jet. They gave it to him for free. Holy fuck. Better not get that.
No.
Son of a bitch. Shark? Okay, now.
Yeah.
Now, fuck you, shark.
Now, yeah. What did that parrot ever do to you?
What the fuck?
But also, this is where you blame LL Cool J, because why is he bringing a parrot underwater?
I know. What are you doing, bro?
Parrots don't go underwater. They go in the sky.
I know. What are you doing, man?
But
come on. Come out of that shark there, parrot.
He's got his ice cream
He lives,
scoops.
doesn't he?
What's that? You'll see.
Put him in the oven.
Oh, he's going in. This is what I want. This is what I think about doing every day.
Jumping into an oven?
Yeah, stick my head in the oven. It's an electric oven, though, so it doesn't do shit. Just makes me sweaty.
Keep believing, though. Don't stop believing.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he's worn that in something else. Like that outfit.
It's the Punish. It's basically his Punisher
pretty much,
outfit.
right? Like
you just paint a skull on the front and then you're good to go. I like, though, it's to me the most useless wetsuit in the world.
Yeah,
because
the herbs are.
It's like let's have a wetsuit with exposed arms, because the whole point of a wetsuit is to keep you dry and warm.
Exactly.
Two things that can't happen if your arms are exposed. Also, water can very easily get into
that's
those
the point. But I mean,
sleeves.
you're still getting water in regardless. But
but it's still in like your body heat is like kind of staying within, and like everything's better.
It's like the fucking survival suits, man, on the boats. You just try and get in one of these fucking things. Holy shit. You're supposed to be able to get in one in like 90 seconds. It's like, holy God, like.
Set it up like the firemen do with like, they've got like the boots.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh,
that's exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Good.
You unroll the thing. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. That's all I thought about every fucking night I went to bed. I was like, the boat's going to go down.
You know what I want? Just, they have those, they have blankets that look like tortillas. And legitimately, they look like tortillas.
Exactly,
and then you can make yourself a burrito. So you just lay down on it and you just roll over till you're burritoed up, and then you pull a little thing and it inflates. And then you're just a floating burrito.
You're a little burrito boy.
I think it'd be great.
Okay, so wait a second. If this was all made up, how are they? Come on, like on the fly, they're just like, now you're going to cut through the top of the thing and the shark's going to be after you. Like this seems like it was planned. Like they're not making this on the fly.
What are you talking about? What is planned? Like the movie? They wrote it?
No, like in a scene. No, exactly. Like this scene, like you said that the added scenes for him, but it seems like this would be something really much to do on the fly.
This very well, like I'm not saying every scene he's in by himself was that,
right? But they just gave him some more.
Yeah. Like I feel like that little bit where he like picks up the Playboy and stuff. Like that. It's like, let's give him a little joke here, like, you know. because it's easier to do. It's like you won't see them add like, hey, let's make him likable scenes like when it's everybody else there too. Because
Right.
you're not friggin' putting everybody on the call sheet so you can make LL Cool J look good for 5 seconds.
What are you talking about? There's another shark movie coming out. I saw it.
There's always another shark movie coming
Oh,
out.
fuck. Sharks hate this. They hate lighters. Fart my bird out. Oh, because he's got the gas on.
Yes. Which,
What the
Just-
fuck?
putting it out there, he would
Wait,
have.
what?
Yeah. Putting it out there, he would have been dead. But
Oh, come on.
That's all good. Because, like, just imagine how quickly that fire actually would have went. It would have
Yeah.
enveloped that entire thing and sucked all the air out of there so he couldn't have opened the door.
Yeah, we're already into sharks that have been, DNA'd up and blah, blah, blah. That's where you're drawing the line there, right there with that explosion.
Yeah. I'm really trying
Not
to
the
just
super
protect-
sharks, not the...
I'm just trying to protect, like you said, he's just a fucking laborer in this thing.
I know, right? Like, what the fuck? He deserves this?
Yeah.
Guarantee he's being paid the least. No, you know what? He's a cook.
Yeah.
Tom Jane is being paid the least.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Tom Jane, you also find out, was a criminal, so he's probably on
He
like
is
work release or some
absolutely
shit.
he's being paid the least because the
job.
cooks always get paid hella.
Yeah. And then on top of that, like everybody else is the friggin' scientists.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on the grant. They might not be making any money.
No. Sam Jackson's making a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, he'd say
I think that bitch face is making a lot of money.
Yeah. She's probably got some.
I think that Tom Jane is just a Wrangler dude. He's like mid-range.
Yeah.
And Blondie there is somewhere down near Tom Jane, but a little above.
Okay.
And the cook is third.
Yeah.
Nah, second.
Yeah.
You
Second.
got it. No, seriously, they get paid huge in these kind of jobs. You gotta eat.
Gotta eat.
Oh, he's freaking out. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. Get up in her face.
like-
New York style. Get up in that face.
Looked like he was gonna do that. Remember that god awful clothesline in Dawn of the Dead, where he like knocks over that one zombie. He's like holding the hammer and he
It
hits
just
him
is
sort of
weird.
with-
It's like I close, but under here I hit
Yeah.
you, right? Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
It's like your fourth rib hits him, and then but
Yeah.
you swing your arm like a monster. Tom Jane, like close-ups of Tom Jane do not serve him well. I think he is a handsome man when you
Yes.
get him in a full shot, but then you get close up, like you can see like the weird lumps in his face where it's like
Weird lumpy
like,
face.
Yeah. Well, he's got like that kind of like he's got the cheekbones and then his cheeks kind of come in and then his jaw kind of comes back out and it looks kind of alien when you
He's
get
not
that
as
close
bad
on him,
as,
right? See what like look there, he looks fine.
They all look fucking weird.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
This is
This
a great,
is the spot right here.
this would have been a
With
great.
his,
This is something that was in like one of the commercials, and this is something you need to leave the fuck out
Yes.
of because this would have blown literally everybody's mind.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they showed this, did they?
I remember seeing this, but like a quick shot,
Right.
and I don't even think it was very like apparent who it was who is getting.
Right.
I want to see like because he has a whole thing about how he like rescued people in Mount Everest or something like that, and like it was like this big. I would love to see like that is so crazy.
That's some hella CG. Like wow,
So
it's bad.
But like that's what I'm saying is CG is now to the point where the shitty movies can have CG that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's your Piranha 3 Double D type
Sure,
thing,
yeah,
right?
well, probably, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Those titties are as fake as it gets.
And what was it? Was it 3 Double D or 3D?
3
where,
Double D.
No, but what specifically I was gonna say where the piranha like gets up in the snatch.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hear that?
Yeah, I
That's
heard
my
that.
fucking answer for you, man.
Yeah, this is gonna be a great episode.
Sharting and
if
farting.
people are looking for something out of like entertainment value out of their podcast.
Shark sharts.
Yeah.
They don't. You know, they never show that. You know, like when you look in a fish tank and that one fish is taking a big shit and it's just hanging there,
Yes.
like an upside down kite string,
Ew.
and then like another fish comes along and kind of nibbles on it,
Ew.
kind of embarrassed but kind of not.
It's kind of
You
into
know?
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't we see some shark shits?
Yeah.
Why don't they get up there? Where are they? Get up top here, man.
Yeah. I like my favorite thing because now Rappaport's doing his it's exposition machines where he's just like if
right.
exactly this much water comes in then the whole thing's gonna come crumbling down and blah blah blah, but it's all based on bullshit.
Yeah.
So it's like that's like the worst That's the worst version of exposition. It's like
Right.
everything I'm saying couldn't be true in any world. But
What if the shark comes underneath and smacks us in just the right place and we go flying up into the air and then we flip upside down and land upside down right on top of him? What then?
like the like what's it called? I was gonna say Elrond's speech to all like the gathering of like the men and elves and all that sounded more plausible than what they were just talking about.
I think you meant L. Ron Hubbard.
No, you know what? You
You're
made
like
the exact
Elrond's
same mistake when
speech.
we did Lord of the Rings.
I can't help it. I watched a lot of Leah Remini.
No, it's just you
Where would I
don't
hear
pay
Elrond.
No, it's just you don't pay enough attention to anything.
That's not true. Bob, come on.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So one thing you've never noticed, you've never hosted this with the same person twice in a row.
Oh my god.
It's just
What?
like
Oh my god.
Ellen
It's- I
DeGeneres
look
was
back,
here.
It's a chicken. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? That chicken did great. That chicken was up for an Emmy.
Wouldn't that be bad? You start listening back to the episode and you're like, and you're like, no, you fuck up. And it's just like, oh my God.
It's so wicked. Oh my god, that's it. Don't be mad when I
Was his
when
character's
it's,
name Tom?
Of course he can't do anything else.
No, I just don't remember. And then that
He
just
doesn't
threw me
react
off.
to anything else but Tom.
Yeah, I hate that. That's like the old Tony Danza can't play any he 40 things and he was always Tony. And it always made me sad. I'm
Well,
like,
because they
to
talk
see-
to him on set and he's just like, huh? They're like, oh fuck, just call him Tony.
That's what I'm. Yeah, it's so sad to me. I'm not even gonna look it up. I was
So
gonna
wait a
look it up,
second,
but I
they're
don't care.
like 1,000 levels down?
Yeah, they're way deep, but the idea is that the sharks are now like flooding the levels,
Right, and they're moving
And
their
then
way
that's
up.
gonna pull the
Right.
entire thing down, which will allow them to get over the fences.
Oh,
because the
fuck.
fences are attached to the whole.
They should have had
thing.
floater fences.
That's what I'm saying. But then they could have just gone under them. Like, there's a lot of problems
Right.
with the design of this thing.
Yeah, I think so too. They really didn't think.
But they
about
were
any
really
of
all
this.
dependent on the sharks becoming mega smart.
Super
so
smart.
really, what are you going to do?
Which you should, when experimenting on anything, you should be ready. You know
should
that
be
when they
prepared for
test
that.
makeup on those poor animals, that they're ready for them to grow monstrous and fucking break out.
No, they become super sexy and
Yeah.
slutty. That would be an amazing one. We're testing makeup on like apes and stuff like that, and then they start like raping all the people because they're too sexy.
It's
and
like you go home. I don't know what it is, man. Ever since we started putting makeup on those bunnies, my wife's like, why aren't we having sex anymore? I don't know. Leave me alone. Or tonight it'll loop us over and over. I'm hard as a rock. It's a movie about killer bunnies.
yes, I only think about Bunnicula, which is a cartoon now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, you got burned.
Oh, fuck. Probably for real.
No, you got burned by.
Oh, yeah. They
this
did. This
movie.
is Tom J. I always thought this was Tom Jane's movie, personally.
Yeah. I did too, and I think that, like, I don't know. I think he's kind of like the Han Solo, where
Right.
she was supposed to be the Luke Skywalker, you know, because he's like the. I feel like there was a period where he was gonna die at the end.
Right.
I don't know that.
He
for a
still might,
fact,
people.
but-
He still might.
Yeah. But I feel like that was like the thing is he would be like the sacrifice at the end so that the hero could get through type thing.
Oh, I'd be up that fucking ladder so fast. Oh, my word.
I would walk up it like Batman style. Just
Yeah, just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Just even thinking about this is like, I have dreams.
Yeah. I've had dreams.
You do?
Yeah, sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
So it's like killer whales. It's always animals, like it's always killer whales, but it's water, and I gotta go in there, and there's killer whales swimming around, and
Yeah.
I'm just fucking terrified.
Yeah.
And this movie kind of like, I'm like, ooh, so it kind of gets me there.
I think Marineland fucked me over for killer whales because all I can ever think is like the ones that have like kissed my mom and my sister.
Oh, I remember that.
And
Well,
I'm just-
I wasn't there,
yeah,
but I remember you
no.
telling me.
But like, so
I
it,
was that whale.
Oh my
you
God.
son of a bitch.
you brick. But like to me, it's just like, so yeah, I think of them as friendly, but then I also like, oh yeah, they had to beat that whale incessantly to get
Yeah,
him to do
that's
that.
why his fins all flipped over
Oh,
because
he's
he's
like-
fucking like.
American Ninja Warrior.
Oh my God, they're pulling like
Cliffhanger a little bit, too.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die. We'll have to do that.
Did you let her go, Gabe?
We got a lot of Rennie Harlan to cover still because we did Nightmare on
my
Elm Street 3, but
Lord.
we got to do part 4.
That's where I'm at with the old lady there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we're on
then-
Neighbor on C3.
And then we got to and we got to do Cliffhanger.
Oh fuck yeah! I
But,
got it on
like, there's
VHS.
so
We
much
should watch
to
it on
love.
VHS.
You know what? I want to do Daylight too.
I liked Daylight. I thought
was
Daylight
fun.
was good.
Daylight was a fun movie.
Except for the ending. I
Early-
thought they kind of like put themselves into a corner.
Yep.
Oh fuck! You're like, she made it. No.
This would have been a fun one.
Let me take your first half. We'll go for a beer.
Yeah. Oh,
Right
okay.
in the crotch.
That was so the blood was probably period blood.
Oh yes. The shark's gonna spit her out. He's like, gross. Period blood.
I would also probably put out there, like, I don't know this for sure, but I don't think that the amount of blood that comes out of a person would be enough to like make all the water red that way. I don't know. I don't know. It also,
I don't know either.
There might be a
There's
density
probably
where it's
a
floating
lot
to the
of
top.
blood.
There is a lot of blood, but like I don't
like
know.
to make it all blood.
But I'm just saying
yeah.
that that's a lot of
Tom J.
that's-
Buttshot.
I was like, that's a lot of blood, but that's a lot of water.
Just missed a
You know?
good Tom J. ass shot.
I never missed it. This is what I was doing all day before you got here. I work night shifts, and people think I sleep during the day. No, I just freeze on that shot.
Tom Jane's
and I
butt.
just stare at it.
This reminds me of Judgment Night. We should watch Judgment Night.
I was literally just talking to somebody about that movie and how fucking good. Like, that is an underrated
Yeah,
movie.
man. I just remember this. The ladder here reminded me when they're going across the buildings.
Yes. I forgot about that scene altogether. Oh my gosh, look,
Look at him. He doesn't even look
looked
like
like
him.
a baby. He looked like a Splashes. like baby, the little baby.
Yeah,
from,
and he was in that Aerosmith video.
and what's it called? He looked Baby Bon Jovi. I like to call him
Baby Bon.
But the what was it? Event Horizon, another movie we gotta do.
Event Horizon. Oh, look who saves him. LL Cool J.
Constantly saving him.
Oh yeah, better bring your laundry.
That would have been the best. He closes the door. You find out he didn't rescue any of them. He just dipped his clothes in the water.
He was doing
Like-
laundry
and he
at the
just put it-
time.
That would have been the
He's
best.
like, yeah, the shark's gone. I'll do some laundry. I don't know where is anybody there? Nah, fuck.
Maybe they have that shot, so it tilts down, and they're like, "Oh, come back!" So they
He
can
doesn't
decide
want
whether or not they
to.
want
Okay,
the ending to
in
be.
case everything's okay, he doesn't want to get in trouble for not doing the laundry.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Yeah, you know they're gonna blame me for this bullshit.
You're fucking
if I-
right,
if
man.
I'm
Like,
not doing-
fuck that. He is good in this movie, though, eh?
Yeah, he's good. The thing is, he's super charismatic.
Yes.
And that's like the start. It's kind of how The Rock came to be as an actor, right? It's like he didn't have the chops at the beginning, but he was charismatic enough for you to buy. Oh yeah,
Who?
I could The Rock.
Oh, he still doesn't have the chops.
No,
but
but,
he's still charismatic enough
yeah. But I mean, but also compare things now with things then.
Right.
He has made leaps and
Yo,
bounds.
I thought his best acting was in that Michael Bay movie, Pain and Gain.
Oh yeah,
That was his best acting, man.
you were saying, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, what fucking Michael Bay movie was he in? I forgot that was Michael Bay.
Yeah. He was like Michael Bay trying to prove a point. See, I can make a movie for $50 million. They're like, that movie should have cost you $5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, it wasn't $250 million. Oh well, you proved your point, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was after you added The Rock in and CG because he refused to do your movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is Megan Fox bent over that motorcycle for half the movie? She knows why.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We all know why. Are they going to save the fish, or do you think it's sinking so the fish will just make their own way?
It'll be great.
Do you just
Yeah, they just take the top off so they can just like come out when it overflows.
right? You don't have to worry about the fish.
Yeah.
It's like the hamster cage. Somebody better get over to the other side there
No.
and get the real hamster.
You want a hamster to die.
Hey, these power bars are a thing
Yeah.
back then still. Or
Yeah.
then. Now.
Presently. 20 years, guys. Think about
Everybody
that.
has to wear like a fucking wetsuit. At least he gets like a cool character costume. They're all
But-
like in dirty old wetsuits.
Let's think about this for a minute. 20 years ago, we were in high school.
Oh, that's hot.
That's old.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's throwing a little Bengay on.
It's like I didn't really do anything. You've been like soaking in
My
water
muscles.
the whole time. Like,
My muscles, I got some deep tissue issues. Maybe the salt. Maybe it's because it's salty.
yeah, it's Ben Gay.
That's what I'm saying. He's just getting. Shaquille O'Neal comes in. He's like, use icy hot. Put icy hot on your
buy a
muscles.
car from the general.
Yeah.
Like, how much does the general pay him for that?
Too much.
Like, I mean, like the commercials are so cheesy, but they got Shaq. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I feel like he's not that hard to get, but
I
they
don't think he is
definitely
either.
they definitely threw money at it. They
fucking
like,
asshole.
I guarantee the most money they've ever spent was to get
He
him.
did to me.
I'm sorry.
The general costs way more.
Yeah.
He ain't
Yeah,
cheap.
CG
He ain't
and
cheap
general.
either, man. That's
He's
a
like-
real guy.
you can
he
down-
looks CG.
I was gonna. That's amazing.
You meet the general, like, whoa.
It's a little known fact. He's the twin brother of Mr. Moneybags or whatever from Monopoly, and he got all rich, and then the other guy joined the army because he was a black sheep in his family, and then he rose through the ranks, but he still can't impress his parents enough because his brother's a billionaire.
Yeah, he's just a lowly millionaire.
Yeah, no, he's not a millionaire.
Piece of shit.
He's a good general who's not like using his status for like political or like lobbying purposes. You know, he's not like a Colin Powell type thing.
Would you really be joking around like that? Like you're probably going off to your death. And he's going to make this homophobe like joke. Just hit me up, please. And I'm like, oh, are you for real, bro? Like,
oh man.
Yeah, you're probably next.
Yeah. Well, there's the thing.
You're probably next.
I'm of the opinion that it's like once you're down to this, it's like all you've got. Like these are your last chances to be yourself. So it's like, yeah, just do you. Like,
I'd be freaking. I'd be absolutely freaking the whole fucking time.
I freak short term. Once I've been in it for a while and I've been surviving.
Yeah, I might be too. I might be too, actually. Yeah. I still got to stay my line, dude. I got to stay my line. If I know that my death is about to, I have to say, I always thought I'd go out like Elvis. I feel like in the afterlife, I will get some points.
Nice. That'd be the best. You come in like St. Peter's like, up top, bro.
Exactly. That's what I think. Exactly.
And then you're like, is Elvis around? I want to tell him I said that. And he's like, he didn't make it.
He's at the shack. Yeah. He's at the old snack shack. And he's been there for eternity.
AKA hell, because hell is just a fucking food kiosk that you can never get to the front of the line.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I fucking been there.
I want a mini bag of veggie sticks.
It's like being at Wonderland. Like, remember you went to that poutine? It was like an hour. I'd have been fucking out of that line so fast. Like,
I didn't stay in the line. I was told that like somebody came out of line and was like, yeah, we had to wait an hour to get this fries. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not.
That is insanity.
It's been much better.
I will literally leave the park, walk across the street, order fries at the restaurant, get them, and come back.
Yeah. But for what it's worth, you know what I do know? I go all pizza. The pizza's well priced and it's
very good.
And it's good. And it's the best pizza from that chain that I've ever had.
Yes, it is. If you go to, I've learned this.
Yeah, let's hear it.
From somebody who worked at a pizza. Pizzas, if you want a franchise, they have to have the same recipe, the same oven. Mm-hmm. If you have a pizza at like the beach or Wonderland, it's not the same like jurisdiction, and you can have different ovens. So when you get pizza from Wonderland, it's awesome. I agree with you. It's fucking great.
It's good. Yep. I used to, because I got really sick of it because it was the only, like it was the thing you got when you were at college. They had a pizza. It was just one of those like warming kiosk things where you just like threw they just brought you pizzas and then threw them in this thing. So like they were always like vaguely warm and I just got sad. I was like, oh, I'm so done with these things. Right. But then we've been eating them there and I'm like, these are good.
It's good.
Yeah.
I remember sitting there the one time and I didn't have any money or anything. And your sign there was I just literally noticed that. And these the people I was with went into the line. The lineup was huge. Mm-hmm. There's three dudes or two guys and a girl, and they're eating a pizza. They have like two slices of it, the whole thing, with the whole cardboard. So there's got to be like 6 pieces, 7 something on there.
Yeah.
And they start to walk by, and I was like, yo, I was like, are you going to the garbage with that? They're like, yeah. I was like, can I have it? They're like, yeah, take it. I was like, right on. And then when everybody came out, I was eating a whole pizza.
You're a dirty hobo.
They looked clean enough.
That's all.
They weren't licking the other pieces.
You have hepatitis, all of them now.
Of
course. I had them before.
I mean, like now they didn't even bite it. Just me biting their pizza linked them to it.
For sure. The sign that Todd was referring to, just because he forgets this is an audio medium, it's a zombie chasing a farmer, and it says "Eat locals."
I like that. When did you get that?
I don't know. I bought it a couple years ago for Halloween, and we never took it down.
Ah,
whoops!
It's always been there.
Yeah. Well, there's a clock that goes over top of it, so you don't always see it.
That's probably what did it.
Yeah.
I don't remember it poking down like that either.
No, that's always.
I think you literally just put that up. I don't think you've ever even lived
There's
here.
actually a sign on the other side. I don't remember what it says, but I'm not getting it. So we'll never know. Why are do they have no scuba gear?
No.
They're Poseidon adventuring. Like everything is just like swimming.
Oh, what a great movie. That's a good one. The original's better than the remake, in my opinion, but Kurt Russell's in the remake. I love him.
I agree. And you get to watch Richard Dreyfuss drown in the remake.
Oh,
he does that like Like you know that they like it's really the most brutal, like of all the ways that somebody dies in a movie, it's like the most brutal to me.
It's like in Mario 64 when Mario drowns.
I know.
And you're like, oh, well, the first time it happened, I was like, is my childhood just destroyed? Like,
it's like you can see his eyes hemorrhaging.
Oh yeah, he's
like,
cool.
just,
You can see really like the same, right?
Yeah. Then you have to watch his funeral, and you watch his mother crying. And
Mario's mother.
Yeah.
Oh. Is this the same shark the whole time?
No, there's 4 sharks.
Oh fuck.
There's like an alpha, and then there's
The Omega.
probably
Oh my god. Woo! Right in half.
fatality.
Oh, his foot's. Oh.
Oh, that was good.
It was Quentin Tarantino, a little twitchy.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
Apparently, there's a lot of foot stuff in this movie, and it like ties to apparently Rennie Harlan having a little bit of a foot fetish, and somebody like asked him about it. He's like, I don't know, I like feet. They just do their little things. And,
Wait, is he from somewhere? What was that?
well, he is from somewhere, but no, it's just like. He's definitely from somewhere.
You made him sound like he was
Like
from
geographically
Norway or
speaking.
something, right? You made him seem like he's like...
No, but he is. Well, Rennie Harlan. He's Swedish.
Oh, good. That's exactly what it said.
Yeah. Smorgy board. Which is me doing my that's more my like Andy Samberg impression. Board.
Oh, I thought that was your Swedish chef.
It was that no, because he has very
Yeah, we haven't seen her before. Bort.
Yeah,
like when he's after Big Bird.
She is very.
Is that turd floating?
Oh, that would be amazing. Just like you've overflowed the sanitation, so you're literally just like swimming through everybody's shit.
Ugh, God. Here we go, under the water. This movie's a little too real for me, man. All this water and like sinking and like almost drowning, and just like that shot of Tom Jade with this coming up. I'm just like, oh my God, like, just breathing. Fuck, man, this movie kind of makes me claustrophobic or something.
Mm-hmm. But that's kind of nice, like the it's something that a lot of movies, like horror movies, are the ones that need to do it the most. But like these thriller kind of things, it's a good effect. It's a good a good mindset to have your listeners or your viewers in, right? Well, I don't know why I said listeners,
because they're listening to us.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Exactly. The only way to take in a movie is by listening to it through us.
That's exactly where we're the funnel.
Yes. Despite the fact that there are 20-minute periods of movie that you won't know what ever happened because we started talking about a
No, because they're supposed to watch it with us.
I know. At the very least, I hope that when it comes out, like I would love to hear somebody's take on this, but I would hope that it's like, oh yeah, that came about organically. Not like just like Joe's like, oh Joe, I saw something purple, and it's like, speaking of purple, Grimace is purple, and I had the McRib the other day.
Gave me the mixed shit.
I tried the fish and chips, which I don't think is available anywhere but Canada.
Really?
I don't know.
How was it?
Well, fine.
It was McDonald's,
It was,
right?
yeah, it was
I was
like
craving it the other day.
A little dry. I would rather spend the money right now on the nuggets with the buffalo sauce.
Ooh,
that's what I'm all about right now. I haven't actually eaten at McDonald's a lot. Like, I've like twice in the past like month.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I haven't even. I'm not even that. But like I said, I was craving it. I could have really went for their salty fries and a Big Mac like the other day. But what can you do? Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting rid of the bagged fries.
Yeah.
And the chicken nuggets, which is the big thing for me. It's like the go-to meal.
Yeah.
But they're hella processed. So like, I can do it myself. I can make fries.
Yeah.
Way better for you.
Cut up some chicken.
Yeah. And that's what I do. Shake and bake them. It's like you just made your own chicken fingers. Yep. Or whatever the fuck, right?
I double bread them, baby.
Double bread.
Fried chicken, baby.
I liked the batter they used to have. Oh, for the love.
His brain is out.
At Logan's, they used to have, it was like beer. There was this different batter to the chicken fingers.
It was just the same. It was the same batter we used for the fish batter.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
it was awesome. I really liked that.
Yeah, it was. What
kind of batter is that? I was gonna say like a beer batter or something.
It's
like
essentially a beer batter. There's no beer in it. It's I can tell you exactly how to do it. It's no big deal. It's just friggin' it's like flour. I'll get you the stuff.
Cool.
It starts with flour. It's for more. Tune in next week.
Flour talk.
I make it all the time for when I do fish and chips here.
Oh, I used to like that, man. I think about that often, actually.
I remember that, and I'd just be like, it threw me off because I was like, well, you can't do like a buffalo fingers or something like that,
Right?
Because it would get too soggy. I was like, you got to do.
It's got to be straight up.
I wish I had a waffle maker. I want to make chicken and waffles so freaking bad.
I have a waffle maker.
All right, Brennan, give me your waffle
It's too. There's what a son of a bitch making waffles. This man. Fuck. Like
I want that one that like you get when you have continental breakfasts at or not continental, but like the when you like you they have that little mini breakfast buffet at like the have the little shitty hotels right
Yes.
now. Like the I can't even think of the ones.
a continental
breakfast.
Well,
But like they have the
like
waffle,
a bagel and,
like no, but there's the ones where like they have the waffle maker and stuff, and like you pour like the waffle batter into the cup, and then you pour the cup into the waffle, like into the top of the waffle maker, and then you flip it over, and those are good waffles.
Oh shit, she's got some shit. Oh shit, yeah. She's like, I'll scare you off my titties.
Yeah, I always wonder how. I don't always know how many of these scenes are in the script. Like she strips down to her sexy panties.
You know it's Ronny Harlan.
But yeah, that's true.
You're gonna have to get naked. That's the only thing that'll stop you from being shocked.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the idea is that the wetsuit is rubber, which it's not.
Grounding. Yeah, there's no fucking way.
The wetsuit is not rubber. It's a neoprene, which may or may not. But it's also wet, which means that the electricity would travel around it.
Rawr. Oh shit! There's one for her. There's a kill.
So yeah, the sharks in this movie, they die the exact same way that they die in order of the Jaws movies.
Yeah.
Blown up, like
oh really?
Electrocuted, like all the way.
I wonder if they did it on purpose or it just worked out that way.
They definitely did. That was 100% on purpose.
It's weird.
I can't. Yeah, that's not a.
Just let's say weird to be like, oh, we should make the sharks. Yeah. We should make 4 sharks and all of them should die. Mm-hmm. But there was only one shark in Jaws.
Yeah. Well, but each movie had a different shark, and they kill each shark.
So it was from each different movie.
Yes. And do you remember in Jaws 4 that there were the idea of it was that there were like the shark knew the family.
That's
and it was
3.
Like going
that's 3.
That 3. I'm pretty.
And Michael Caine's in it.
No, that's 4. He's
Is
not
that
in
4?
3D. Yeah, that's
and the
4.
shark follows him on purpose, like he knows.
He goes to another land.
Yeah.
Like it's not like Amityville or what is he?
Amityville. Michael. Yeah. Amityville, fucking shark following him. Oh, look, he's like, well, you get your titties out, huh? Well,
yeah, all right. Well, this has definitely gotten better.
If you're gonna take me, shark, I'm gonna get naked. Well, he grabbed the other girl by the puss, so you know.
Exactly. He bites off just a single tit. Just now, your bras will never fit again. Enjoy buying. Enjoy buying your chicken cutlets.
You know, the shark is pretty smart. He probably would be do something fucked up like that.
So the shark comes out. It's Harvey Weinstein and starts like just rubbing on her.
He was a shark, so that works pretty well, actually.
I kind of want. This is now the time where I want another Entourage movie. Because like to have all that like behind like the kind of behind the scenes crap from these movies, I would love because they had like a Harvey Weinstein character,
right?
Maury Chaykin was it? I can't remember. He just would like go out of his mind and stuff like that. I would love to have that same character. Now he's been the head of the studio forever, and he's like Me Too'd, and you're finding out like all these people are getting Me Too'd out of Hollywood, and like
so they had like Harvey Weinstein spoofed like in the show.
Yeah, they did a thing where he was basically the guy. He was gonna buy the rights to like Vince's independent movie that he was doing, and then they ended up deciding last minute,
grabbing hands.
Like they're like, we're gonna give you like exclusive rights to it, and then like so he was so happy, and then they decided last minute, no, we're gonna fuck you over and like do this, and then like they were like, and then he's like just foaming at them, like, you motherfuckers, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Like he was so good. Like I was like, to me, that's exactly who he is as a person.
Probably.
With maybe a little bit of Joel Silver in there.
Who played him? Who'd you say?
Maury Chaykin, the Canadian actor.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm right. I know he was a Canadian actor, but I think I have the name right as well.
Oh, fuck.
Because I know Maury Chaykin is a Canadian actor, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I know the name. I can't
I'm
picture
pretty
him.
sure. This is something I can look
Oh,
up.
fuck.
Oh, this is one of Todd's favorite things. I will talk during this bit. He likes whenever people go underwater, he holds his breath and then attempts to go through. But he's not a cheater because he's also swimming. He's like doing arm motions and stuff. So I'm going to take a photo of this so you can see that he's actually doing it. I'm bad at this. You've wasted too much there. I have really terrible lung capacity for such things. If I jump into the pool, you're dead. If I jump into a pool and my feet touch the bottom of like the deep end,
you're dead.
I feel like I might die. The entire time I'm sitting there, it just feels like the surface is getting further and further away from me, and it's too much.
Fuck. I died.
Oh,
I don't have the lung capacity of LL Cool J or Tom Jane or that girl.
Oh yeah, this is Maury. That's Maury Chaykin.
Oh,
So yeah,
I could see him being Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah,
Totally.
totally.
Morty's Canadian.
yeah. I said that multiple times.
Wasn't he in Maniac Mansion or something?
I don't remember, but yeah, he's
Fuck,
he's
they
fine.
got lung capacity on that man.
Yeah, man.
Shit. It did not last very long.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. No, LL, no. You're like the only one I want to see live. Oh my God, he's totally.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
No, you know what I would love? Then you look under and it's Michael Rappaport, like he's got him by like the butt and he's just like swinging him around. He's like, and then you find out this was a big elaborate prank to teach her lessons about doing experiments on sharks.
And that's why you don't do experiments on sharks.
The one-armed guy that was Stellan Skarsgård. That's his origin story. That would be amazing. Stabs him in the eye with a cross.
That just worked right out. I just thought right into doing.
Well done.
How the fuck? Oh, he's gonna lose his legs. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's gonna stab a shark to death.
Yeah, that's my thing, man. Is like you hear about people.
Ooh.
That is awful.
I feel bad for the shark there.
I know, right? But good religious tones. That was something people have pointed out too. They're like, everybody who sins in this movie got eaten early. But like, if you count smoking as a sin, because he's sitting there, he's smoking, then he gets his smoking arm ripped off. but then
That's why I died, because I smoked.
But then he was in the mouth of the shark, but he's with God.
He lived.
So he was free.
Exactly. He paid the toll. His
But
parent.
here's the problem. Sharks are godless.
Whoa.
Right. So
Well,
it's
unless they believe in God of the sharks.
well, maybe they do now that they've developed their own complex religion
Exactly.
based on I like olives. As long as they don't get into organized religion where like money and like tax exemptions come into play,
Right.
then I'm totally on board. It's the one thing that's the one thing I try to get across. I'm not a religious dude because of organized religion. I'm down with it. If anybody's like, I've got this Bible and I love it, and I think that this is the way.
Right.
I'm like, cool, I'm down with you. But then there's this person, hey, guess what? I got this Bible and it only cost me $99.95 when I bought it from this like evangelist, and it's because I bought that I'm going to heaven. I don't like you as much.
Yeah.
I have a problem with you.
Where's the big Rumble? Is that it? I thought there should be the last. There needs to be the big.
Yeah,
they only
we're not-
killed 3 sharks.
Well,
or something.
I'll tell you this. Well, then and I said there's 4, so I guess we'll figure that
Yeah,
out.
was that 3 or?
There was 3.
Oh yeah, we got Big Mama coming up here now.
Oh, there's your titular line about the
just said
deep
it.
blue sea.
About that deep blue sea. Is that her name, Deep Blue Sea?
That'd be amazing.
Deep Blue is her name or something?
No, her name's Deep Lucy. And the reason that she's
Because her cavernous vagina?
it's deep and it's Lucy. It's loose.
I like the set right here. Looks good.
Yeah, this looks like just the Waterworld set.
Yes.
After, like the one that sunk the
Yes,
first time.
exactly.
Yeah.
I liked Waterworld. I thought it was a good movie. The ending was, a little bit.
It was very cheesy. It was something new. They like the
Jaws
like
ending.
the idea, and like my favorite part of the movie is still when the Universal logo just turned to all water.
Yeah.
Like that was my favorite part.
I thought it had some neat shit
I
to
was
it.
just, I don't know. You know what? I think that every time I see Dennis Hopper in it, I just think of like he's basically playing Bowser again. Or that character from what was the Land of the Dead?
Yes.
He's the only person to say zombies in a freaking Romero-based movie. these zombies. Oh, like just like
Oh, there
boy.
they are. There he is. There she
I
is.
feel like he improvised it, and then when they said no, don't say zombies, he's like, fuck you.
What else are they?
Yeah,
He's right. Come on.
yeah. No,
By
it's
that time, I think that people would have different names, and somebody would eventually call them zombies.
well, that's what what's it called? Like Walking Dead was good for that because like some people call them walkers, some people call them biters, some
grapple
people call 'em
biters.
roamers.
That's it. Yeah.
Then some people just call them the dead, which is also fine. Oh, he's gonna. What did he get?
Oh, he's getting through there. I mean,
Yeah.
it still looks all right for
Yeah.
the CG. You know, you can tell it's CG, but it's not that bad.
I guess for the time, it's like it doesn't hold up in that this was a blockbuster level movie.
Yes.
And it's got B movie level, like current day B movie
Right.
level CG.
Oh, geez. Here you go, girl. Oh, that's probably a disease. That looks like the fakest blood.
That is, she's gonna die of tetanus
Yeah.
within the minute.
Yeah. The shark's gonna, and then the shark won't even want to eat her.
Yeah. I don't even know if tetanus can kill you, but this case
Sure
it
it
fucking
can.
will. For how bad that thing was.
I believe tetanus can kill you. You can get like shock, like you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
like your blood can get bad on you, whatever the fuck you call it.
Good old bad blood.
Yep, the old bad blood. Look, she's going for the old slit wrist swim.
Oh,
It's a big. Oh, he's still alive.
I just had the most horrible racist thought. Like, leave it to the black guy to take a nap during all this.
Say about the shark,
I'm
right?
just gonna close my eyes.
Just get close. They're gonna take like the bottom half of Michael Rappaport and slap it onto LL Cool J.
That would have
There
been the best.
seems like he's holy Jesus. Look at the fin on this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
he's the big one.
This is the Jaws.
That just looks like a boat. Not
It should have been like I know how long this movie is, and oh fuck,
yeah. Yeah,
this one
that's
should have been
that
a
was
big
my
scene like where they stick onto him and then he pulls the. You know, if they're gonna do the Jaws,
Yeah.
he might as well pull the.
What? He stopped.
Oh,
They're gonna
he knows she's got
communicate.
tetanus.
Yeah. If I bite you,
Do
I'm
I
gonna-
get tetanus then?
I'm gonna catch what you got.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh,
Yeah, she's
she is
gone.
dead.
It was a conscious decision made
Shit.
way after the fact to kill her.
Damn.
I have actually the information. So,
Oh fuck.
yeah, Saffron Burrows she was supposed to be the hero, but yeah, after the first cut of the film, Rennie Harlan thought like she was basically the evil genius,
Right.
and that was what they decide. So they decide so he's like, because she was the evil genius, she has to be punished.
Oh fuck.
And like he believes
Right.
he believes the person responsible, like most responsible, needs to be punished.
That is the way it usually goes, though, right?
Yeah.
Because the bad person usually is the last one to die.
yeah.
Because the hero lives, the second or kill.
Yeah.
The last person to die is the bad guy, and then they get their comeuppance.
This is like it's like the Night of the Living Dead layout where you have like that you have towards the end you have like the worst bad guy die and the good guy die and then the one hero kind of walks away. Except
Right.
that's not it's not quite what happens in this one.
right, but that's usually
Yeah.
the. He's surf sharking, man.
Yeah.
Woo!
That would feel pretty amazing.
Fucking A. I should be holding my breath right now.
No, don't. It's too big a shark. I don't know why. I don't know what difference that makes, but that would be my
You're right.
favorite would be because he's not in this, and it would have just been a funny weird thing because he's praying while he does it. It just goes right through Thomas Jane into the shark and kills him, and he's like, ah.
I like right through the shark into Tom Jane, which I think
Like,
it just did. I think it got
yeah.
him right in the leg.
Did it?
I think so. I think he's stuck to
Oh.
it.
Oh,
Look.
it did.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Yeah, it did.
Oh my god! It didn't get him. It caught his wetsuit.
Oh, like his pants.
But either way, it would be fantastic. I was just thinking the same idea in what was it, Saving Private Ryan? You know when
He's just gonna hold on to it.
take your time, asshole. He's just like, what? Like, I've got this metal cable, I've got this battery. I wonder what I should do. But no, but anyways, I was thinking about Saving Private Ryan.
Jesus.
There you go.
Like it took him long enough there.
I
Like,
know, right? But yeah, Saving Private Ryan with Barry Pepper.
Yeah.
When he's like sniping and he's like, "The Lord is my shepherd." It would have been the best. He's doing that and he misses every single shot. He's like and he like misses by a lot. He like shoots like a little French girl, like she goes down, and then he like shoots out the tires of like
and like
an
one
Allied
town
Jeep.
over. Yeah.
And there's one guy
thank
literally.
God Tom Jane's alive.
There's one guy literally standing there, and the bullets are just landing around him. It's like not even close.
He's like drinking his tea.
Yeah.
You did it, Tom Jane and LL Cool J.
Looks like he's got like a weird like.
I know he's got some dirty burn on his face or something. Looks like some hamburger meat stuck to his head.
Oh God, I hope they have a sequel to this movie, and that's
But now,
Well, like at the top of his ear.
once the universe,
Yeah.
our universe, hears this, the campaign is on.
Yeah.
Deep Blue Sea 2.
Well, it's
New
my hope-
Last of the Jedi.
It's my hope that when we announced it last week, that people I got to get out there and get a sick copy of this movie. And it's like, get on iTunes before it disappears.
Do you hear the new one? The new one is
Oh,
that
it's gone now.
the guys who made Game of Thrones are apparently writing new Star Wars movies, and there's a huge thing to stop them because they did such a bad job with Game of Thrones. They're going to fucking ruin Star Wars.
They did such a bad job with Game of Thrones. It's one of the most popular TV shows in the history
exactly.
of television. That's how bad it was.
That's right. What do we want? Starbucks fucking cups in every shot of new Star Wars?
Oh fuck!
Fuck are we doing here?
That was funny though. Like they were nitpicking because they found a water bottle in the last episode too. I'm like, okay, guys,
and that
like,
makes it bad, right? That took me right out.
Well,
of it.
they just the one thing about the season that I would say is because they had to squeeze a lot into so few episodes. I'm like, maybe you the next shift. So yeah, what's going on? They're still partying. They're like, yeah. We missed when everybody got on the party boat. We missed Rennie Harlan's cameo. He walks across, but it's like it's not really a big point. This has one of the great songs.
It's from LL.
This is an LL Cool J song, and he's saying, "My hat is like a shark's fin." We're gonna turn this up. I'm actually gonna play a little bit of this, which I don't usually like to do. I don't know how much we can legally play, but fuck it, we're doing it. This is a big fuck you
Does
to Will
LL
Smith.
get more for also bringing the theme song?
Oh, I'm sure he got paid a amount of money to do. Like, it's not like he got a bonus. He probably got paid two different, salaries. But like, this is like Simpsons, like from the Z to the O to the double R O. Like it's.
I love it. This is my kind of shit right here.
I know, right? It's just.
Yo, shark attack.
But yeah, it's half man, half shark. It's like what is this? Like he's writing about a movie that we don't even know about. So we're gonna take that down.
Half man, half shark, motherfucker. I can see underwater in the dark.
Could you though?
Yeah, Saffron Burrows.
So the budget was $60 million on this movie. It made $73.65 million. So which good if you don't advertise it or something like that, I guess. It opened number 3 behind Runaway Bride and Blair Witch Project.
Nice.
To kind of put you in a place of where all these things were.
Yeah.
It went down to number 5 the following week when The Sixth Sense and Thomas Crown Affair came out. But beat Mystery Men and Iron Giant, which also came out that week.
Iron Giant, great movie.
So
also Mystery Man's good too.
Yeah, and then it went down to number 6 when Bowfinger came out on week 3, and then it dropped out of the top 10 at that point. So where do you put this in your shark movie or your just basic monster-y movie kind of?
Davy Jones's Locker.
That's where I'm sticking this one.
About as low as you can get.
Yeah, it's like, but like it doesn't feel, and maybe because we talked through the entire thing like monsters, but like it doesn't feel like a lot happens.
Nothing happened in
it.
it.
It's just like it's
like nothing.
It's we let in the idea that perhaps the sharks could be smart, and then they proved they were smart, and then everybody died, and then all the sharks died. It was more
about like not drowning.
Yeah,
that's like what it was mainly about.
That is.
The sharks ran amok, and you're gonna drown.
Yeah, I think the biggest scene from a standpoint of like intensity or like that kind of tension that you want to create in these movies would have been when LL Cool J was in like the hallway and the water was like up to his chest and there was a shark. I'm like, that's scary.
That is the best part of the whole movie. Was him jumping in the oven and him farting around first, and they don't know the sharks are fucking around
because you can't move at your top speed, but they can, and like it's I like that.
I got a thing, man. I got a thing with the water.
Yeah,
what a fucking way to go. They say it's pretty peaceful. Like, what do they know though?
Yeah, I don't.
Like, who's really been all the way drowning and then been pulled back,
I mean,
that-
I can't swim, and I'm just like,
Yes, you can.
yeah, no, I can't
Can
swim.
you?
I can swim fine. Yeah, I'm a good
Oh,
swimmer.
I thought you were too. I was
But
like, what the fuck?
I was like, no, I was just saying I can't swim, but I love wave pools.
oh yeah, who the fuck doesn't?
So every day, ooh, that's a name.
Hey, when you
Who
went to
just-
Wonderland, was the water park wasn't open yet?
It was open, and there I saw one person who had like their towel around them, like they had been in, and it was so because it had been raining all day, so it was quite chilly.
I think they're going to
when
be.
they went there, but yeah,
I think this is going to be a bad year for their money.
yeah,
It's going to be apparently the whole summer's supposed to be cold and rainy,
yeah.
which I dig. I'm tired of this fucking humidity bullshit.
I don't like. Well, the only problem is you'll have days that are hot, but then raining, and then once it stops raining, it will be so humid. Like you're gonna get way
Tropical.
more humidity. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Tropicalia.
I almost like mispronounce humidity. I was like, humidity.
I'm gonna be. It's going to fucking rap about sharks.
All right, let's get here. Give me
Fucking
some shark rap for extra credit.
Shark raps.
I'm
Yeah.
sure-
Yes, I gotta get the juice phone. You go.
This is a sharp beatbox. That was the guy drowning because the shark. That's always my favorite. That's like a fat boys kind of like.
Yeah, pretty
I'm trying to think of some good.
I'm trying to think of like movie based.
Oh, and I'm trying to work on like, to live with a shark is sort of a curse, whether it's a mako or a nurse. I don't know. Like,
Yo,
Yeah.
sharks be attacking an underwater station. This ain't no games. We ain't playing PlayStation. Shit.
you say station twice?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, come on. It's like a come on.
fine.
You know,
That's what we can do.
if fucking 50 Cent can rhyme nympho with nympho, you'd be a nympho. I'll also be a nympho. I'm like, oh great. Nicely
Nothing
done,
makes
50
me
Cent.
angry, but there's a lot of people who do that. There was which one? There was a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. They did the same thing, and I'm just like, fuck you. Like, this is your only job. Your only job is to come up with a different rhyme for that word, and you just couldn't be fucking bothered because you had like 2 fucking teenagers on your dong at the time.
On your design.
Music supervisor LL Cool J.
Well, who the fuck else would it have been?
Yes.
Shock him.
Could have been Mo Henry. He could have been promoted from Negative Cutter. I know
To
the
positive
the
cutter?
I
love life. Love it.
you were going down the same. You were going down the same thing that I wanted to go down. LL Cool J is in a lot of these. Ooh, of
course he is.
Robert Palmer song, Johnny. Well, Johnny Nash should have been Johnny Cash. That would have been better. What?
I should have rhymed station with ration, as in ration.
Oh, that wouldn't have worked.
Fuck.
That would have been worse, I think.
No, because I want to fix it up. You know, because sometimes the rappers will say the wrong thing and go, "Oh, I meant this." For a couple rappers do it, like me.
Yeah.
Will Smith taught me how to rap.
Yes. How do you rap? I just I understand the plot of the movie and then I attach rhymes to it.
Exactly.
And then
Fuck, I love movie-based songs.
oh man, they're so good.
What a
I just
fucking-
my favorite songs are the like Fight to Survive, Kumite. Like it's just all about like it's vague things that you would yell at somebody when they're
Right.
training for a boxing match.
I always yell kumite.
Plus the max, you've got the touch. Like it's all that kind of stuff.
I just want you to, we're giving 110% out here.
Yeah.
We're firing on all cylinders. We're going pedal to the metal this season, and we're taking no prisoners.
The team's playing hard. I'd like to thank God for this opportunity.
Yeah.
We can get a song going. It's better than our rap. That is it, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We're gonna avoid sharks for a little while.
I hope. If one of us dies in a shark-related
just literally-
incident, you're gonna freak.
Todd legitimately asked me, like, we were just taking down from shooting our video stuff, and he's like, "Why the fuck are we doing this movie?" And I was like, I was like, "It's the anniversary," and I thought it would be a fun one to do because it's
I
the
enjoyed it.
20th anniversary. And, yeah, but yeah, sometimes I have to explain myself just so you know how the relationships
fucking
go
A.
here. As always, guys, we love you. Join us at miscastcommentary.com. Email us podcast@miscastcommentary.com. Call us at 1-289-769-3288. I'm pretty sure that's the number, but look it up on our website or Twitter if you don't know, or just on the notes for wherever you're getting this podcast.
That's right.
There too. By all means, call, leave a message. We will get the message. We will play the message. If we're doing a mini episode, I'm leaving that line open and we will pick it up.
Fucking
if
A.
it is called.
Yeah.
What I'm going to start doing is when we do our coming attractions episodes, I'm going to announce that we're recording, and then that the number is live and that the people can call in and do that sort of thing. So look forward to that next week, because it's not this week. That's too late for that now, and this episode is airing in August.
Yeah.
So deal with that. Yeah. So next week we're gonna do another coming attractions episode, and then we're gonna have our best of
Oh, sweet.
for the year.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This is the end of season 3.
Right now?
Well, starting next week, we'll have our own little kind of talk about things next week, and then
Whoa.
after that we're going to we're gonna have our best of
Season 3.
Season 3, baby.
Yeah.
We did it. And then
Hopefully have a good best of.
we're gonna start season 4.
I'm sure we said so much talking that you can cut a couple things together. Fuck.
Yeah, you owe me a couple of movies to start off the season, though. You said
Oh,
you had to give me some picks for movies.
Oh, shit.
lots of
Mac and Me.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out offline. So anyways, find us on Twitter. I'm at Miscast Podcast. I'm at JK Finley. Todd's at Miscast Todd. Instagram at Miscast Commentary. And yeah, so that's good for now. Please tune in next week, guys. We'll be talking, I don't know, whatever's in the news. But not the
talking
news.
the talk,
Not the
baby.
news. We're talking like the useless
The
news.
real news.
Like maybe like a TMZ, like somebody's got their dick out on the on the Vegas Strip.
Probably
something
me.
Like that. Oh God, I hope it's me.
I hope it is you this time
No,
too.
do you know why though? It's because like I'm trying really hard to get good at using the dick hole in my underwear for when I have to go pee, and I'm not great at it.
That's
So
not what
I'm
that's
like
even
I'm
made
constantly
for.
like digging around. No, I have.
Does anyone actually ever really
I do
use that?
I do use it because I find it interrupts my stream less if I've got that elastic pulling up from underneath. Then I like pull it up. No, here's what happens if I have that going, but then it's like, okay, I'm all done, and then I go up, like there's that little extra pee that then just pours out at that point.
Yep.
If I'm wearing khakis or something like that, then
It's all over it.
Yeah, it looks like I like put a gallon of piss in my pants when that happens. So
Instead of the regular half gallon.
so that's why I'm always using those things. But then some of the underwear I bought, like it's so wide, like the hole is like touching my left leg, but then the other side of the hole is touching my right leg, so I have to like snake it around.
It's like a big gaping, like it's like a big mouth, and your penis and balls with the tongue. Blah, 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 blah.
And while I appreciate this underwear company's faith in my penis size, I can assure you that it is a lot more work than they think it is. So
I used it once. I stuck it through the hole during sex once because I thought I had a disease, and I was like scared that I would like give it to the person. And it turns out I did. And I gave it to them double time.
because I gave it to my underwear first.
Why do women believe me?
I thought you were just I thought you were just gonna say that was like your way of being orthodox, like fucking through a sheet for like Orthodox Jews.
Oh yeah, that counts.
Oi.
Yeah. Oy vey.
All right, guys. We will see you next week. We're gonna talk some shit. We'll see you then. not like this episode where it was nothing but business.
I know, right?
All right. See you next week.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts, Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer, Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.